hello there, and welcome to the Department of Mysteries. This is a Savage Worlds show set in a mashup universe of Harry Potter and the Savage World setting Rippers Resurrected, which is currently taking place in 1895 England. We are using the Savage Worlds Adventure Edition, and just to throw this out there, we're giving away a Savage Worlds Adventure Edition book today, one of these fancy pants books, because I believe Delirious supplied one for us. So you guys have the chance to win that today, which is really cool. Yeah. But yes, we are using the Suede book, and we are using some rules of my own devising to make this a bit more Harry Potter, including a few custom edges, and we are using the no PowerPoints rule for those of you who do know about Savage Worlds, and that way it allows our witches and wizards to cast whatever spell they want to, which is kind of fun, but we are still essentially playtesting it, so you get to learn with us. So let's say hi to our cast. Hi, cast. How is everybody today?
Hello.
As they come floating.
Are y'all howling? Is that what we're doing? No one sent me a chat about that.
So, you guys who I am Meghan Caves, and I will be your game master for all I ever want to say is this evening, because I'm only used to ever doing evening shows. For this afternoon.
It's evening somewhere.
Right? It is evening somewhere. So just for you people who are currently at night or evening, I am your GM. Everyone else, I'm just Meghan. Awesome. So let's meet our cast real quick. And what I want you all to do is say your name, your character's name, and then tell us what advance you took, because our lovely Unspeakables here, they did get to level up this last time. And in Savage Worlds, it is called an advance. Whenever you advance, you get to either up an attribute, you get to get a new edge, you get to up 2 skills or 1 skill, depending upon where they fall with their linked attribute. You can also buy off a hindrance, but who does that? No one. Hindrances are fun.
Lame.
Yes. So, real quick, let's start with you, Adam. So again, your name, your character's name, and what advance did you take? And then I also have a question for you, but I'll let you do these first.
Oh, of course. Yes, hello, family and friends. My name is Adam Conn. I'm playing Kanon Featherby, cute little adorable wolfie extraordinaire who's incredibly charming to everybody. And for my advancement, I bumped up all my attributes and all my skills. So I've leveled up on everything.
Well,
wasn't supposed to. Okay. All right. So, okay. All right. Let me go back. Okay. That's useless. Okay. Actually, I decided to upgrade my fighting skill. I just took the 1. Kanon's feeling a little bit more scrappy. He's
gonna be.
Yeah. I mean, he was able to explode a cool table, but then everybody came around him and started beating him up. And there's a shadow thing, and yeah, he's feeling scrappy right now.
Sometimes that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's my question for you.
Yes.
Who do you think is who within the prophecy? Do you remember the 4 that were named? It was the free, the wise, the changed, and the enemy.
I don't feel like Kanon is the enemy at all. Maybe the changed, because he's a puppy, and he's feeling like he's growing after having a great conversation last week with his boss as well. So definitely he could feel like the changed. I almost feel like Zelda's probably the wise, because she's old. That makes sense. And she's wise as well too. And then oh man, see the wise look. She's got wisdom in those eyes. The enemy, I'd have to leave it to the other 2. I'm not sure about the 2 of them yet, but I'm not an enemy. Definitely not me. Don't kick me out. Don't eject me. I am not acting suspicious or anything.
Okay. All right.
Kanon's pretty sus.
No, I'm not sus. Stop it. It's totally not me.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your thoughts. Let's hop over to Abria. Same thing. Introduce yourself, your character. What advance did you take, and who do you think is who in the prophecy?
Hi, I'm Abria Iyengar. Today, every week I'm playing Professor Zelda Zabini, the former potions master at Hogwarts. My two advancements, I bumped up my spellcasting and my animagus stats. So I'm a little better at being a burb and a little better at doing a spell.
Burb.
Just, herb stuff.
Burp stuff.
I think Zelda's got this locked in. Fortuna the free. Obviously, I'm the wise. Kanon is the changed. And Raven is. I knew it. I knew it the whole time.
I like it. Okay, thank you so much. Let's jump down. Diana, same thing. Your name, your character's name. What advance did you take, and who do you think is who for the prophecy?
Sure. I'm Diana Restrepo. I am playing Raven Henlock. And I took the edge streetwise, so that way I can get a +2 to criminal networking and common knowledge.
For you folks who are used to the deluxe edition, that used to be a skill, and now it is an edge. So she did take the streetwise edge, just
Totally
in
enemy
case
right
you're
there.
curious.
Totally enemy.
I mean, we don't know yet. Remember, it's a prophecy. I mean, it could always be, come on, Felix Fortuna. Fortuna Felix. Sorry. Anyway. So again, I think the changed is Kanon. Then the wise obviously would be, wow, I'm like lost at words today. Zelda. And then the free would be Fortuna. And then I would be the enemy.
Okay, I like it. Well, thank you very much. Now let's hop over to Michelle. Same thing, your name, your character's name, your advance, and who you think is who in the prophecy.
Yeah, I'm Michelle Bradley. I'm playing Fortuna. So I took a what do you call upgrade in agility. I went from a 6 to an 8 because I feel like last time I jumped on monster, I did real good. But maybe if I jump higher on monster, that'd be better. So that's what I did. What else am I talking about? And then which I now that I understand how upgrading works, it's very exciting for me that next time I level up, I can level up agility skills. So I'm aiming to somersault my way into your hearts, I guess. I don't know.
Oh man, you should take the acrobat edge at some point if you're wanting to do that.
Oh shit. I didn't know that was an edge. Okay, there's so many edges, it's hard to remember which ones are which. I gotta start tabbing them.
Eventually you will.
Yeah. I think I agree with everybody, except that I do think that either me or Raven, so Fortuna or Raven could be free or the enemy. The thing is, I feel like, did you tell the enemy who the enemy was yet? Or because if that's the case, I'm probably not the enemy.
Nobody knows.
Okay, it's not one of those you're the mole, just don't let anyone know.
Yeah, we're playing a game of werewolf. Adam more than the rest of us, but
there's a lot of Among Us references happening. Yeah, I think it could be either because I feel like Raven is quite free. She kind of lives outside of society or on the edges of society, so to speak.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you very much. All right, so before we jump in, I want to tell you all about what you can do to help us in this game, to help these Unspeakables here. And that is our donations. So the way that our donations are set up, we did this for the first time last time. It's a little bit different. Now it's all cumulative. All you're doing is donating. And every time we hit 50, there's a D20 roll and we get a random thing. And then we pick a random person to get that. So it's the same buffs that we had before, including an extra one. So you can either give them a reroll, and a reroll lets them reroll a die. It's very helpful. You can give them a Benny. A Benny is it's a Savage Worlds mechanic. It's kind of the economy of the game. They already start with a few bennies, but in the game itself, whenever you're not playing it on stream like this, you do continue to award bennies. So you guys have the opportunity to do that. And let me tell you, it's a huge boon. It allows them now to add a +2 to any spell casting roll. If they want to spend it, they can potentially save themselves wounds, keep themselves alive with it. They can re-roll with it. anything except a crit fail, obviously. They can do something cool with the story with it. There are a few other things they can do, but those are the big main ones. So that is super freaking helpful. Also, they can get an adventure card. That is also a Savage Worlds thing, and it gives them a special thing that they can do. That's a lot of fun. Another one that they could potentially get is an interlude. That is also a Savage Worlds thing. And what it does is it gives them some parameters to give us a little bit more information about their character, and they get a Benny for doing that. So that one is also really helpful. There is also the BBBBs, which is really fun. Each one of them has a special thing that they get to do based upon their character for that. Whenever you trigger the BBBB, we roll it randomly so that we see. And if someone has a bunch, then we'll kind of spread it out. So that way everybody gets the opportunity. So that's how that works. And again, you don't have to donate $50. You can donate $1. You can donate $5. You can donate $23.72. Whatever you want to do, it's all gonna go to the same place. And let me tell you, not only does that help us in this game, it also really helps us keep the studio that we hope to get to use one day again. And it just lets us know that you appreciate what we're bringing you. So if you feel that you can, please do. It goes a long way. All right, so that's how that works. Let's see, what else should I tell you? Oh yes, I did mention the book giveaway, this Fancy Pants book. I'm sorry, you don't get the signature that, oh, it's not in here, it's in the back. You don't get the signature that I have in it from the makers of the game. Sorry, you don't get that fancy bit, but you do still get the book, as a matter of fact. The way to enter should be in chat, should pop up every now and then. You have until 3:45 today, then we will be announcing the winner at that point. So make sure to check that out. You will be sorry if you don't at least try to enter. All right. Let's, as a matter of fact, let's say hi to chat real quick and see what they have to say here at the beginning. See who's excited to potentially win a book.
Ooh.
Hi, chat.
They're all in Among Us territory right now.
We're all just talking about how sus Adam is.
Who is the mole?
I did my
Who is
task,
the
y'all.
enemy?
Come on.
Why are they the enemy?
I think it'd be really
So
fun
many
to do an
questions.
RPG Among Us like stream one day where we get like maybe like us and like another show together and we all play Among Us in character, and it's probably gonna be very good.
Oh,
Oh,
my
that could be
God,
fun.
yes.
I like that idea.
J Matthews 85 saying, "Wow, there are a lot of really cool people in this chat. We get a lot of cool people in our chat.
That was a very cool chat.
That's true. It is a cool chat. Look at all these cool people.
Dat fam, best fam."
It's really all sus. Everything I see is just.
Yeah.
I see the real POTUS 98 says, I don't know, talking to Diana. Zelda is emerging as the hero.
I know. I saw that. Rude.
I am
Hero.
above reproach. No one
Whatever.
respects me.
Whatever. John Christian.
Oh my
There's
goodness.
another good one. Lucas Martinez said earlier, maybe we need to get that disclaimer on kids on bikes. So many dead teens.
Oh no. I did hear about that.
Yeah, they need a disclaimer.
A disclaimer. Everyone will die. Mick Cranky Stank says, once again, Department of Mysteries putting forth a costume effort worthy of a Webby's Award.
Wait, who's
Thank you,
in
thank you, thank you,
costumes? This is what everyone just looks like.
Yeah, I dress like this every day. These are my pajamas.
Me too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What uncomfortable pajamas. All right. Let's check over here. Oh my God, you guys are amazing because we already have a donation.
What?
Wow. Yeah, this chat is freaking amazing because they want you guys to not die today. And that's nice of them.
them. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. And that looks like it was, Sarah BC1 is
Yes.
also a bit boss. That's pretty fancy pants. We'll see what we get out of the, it looks like, actually, it looks like I got a Benny. I got a thing.
no.
I love it.
That's evil.
Even
can't be
Omar,
right.
$20, 2 bennies, 1 to Megan and 1 to Fortuna.
Yay!
Oh, and Fortuna got one. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And
Thank
a
you,
few
Bella
extra
Omar.
follows since, I'm guessing last night. Joe Val, Marcy Mar24, Fillins 1, and Kira Dream Chaser.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for the follows,
Yes, thank you.
friends.
I like that handle. Kira Dream Chaser. That's nice. I like it. Okay. Thank you all very much. And on that note, I should say that we do give you a bit of a content warning here at the beginning. We deal with themes of horror, with monsters, with gore, intense themes. We would rate this R or TVMA for all of those things. So you have been warned. We do try to keep it nice and classy here, but just in case that is something that you don't want to watch, now you know. But thank you for being here anyway. Let's pass out some bennies real quick. So everybody starts with 3 except for Kanon. You start with 2 because you have some very bad luck.
I'm feeling so unlucky today.
Nope, not today. I start with 4, 1 for each of you.
That doesn't sound right either. I don't know.
So I have 3 plus the one I got from Neva and Omar, right?
Yes. The ones in our tracker where you can see the extra bennies, those are the extra ones. So these are the pre-game bennies, I suppose you can call it.
I see.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's it. Are you all ready to do some magic?
Yes.
With
now
my
I'm
cup here?
scared.
Magic. Well, first of all, let's chat about what happened last time. So last time in the Department of Mysteries, our Unspeakables entered into Waylay's opium den, finding themselves fighting off some local muggle goons, as well as a contingent of the Night Guard, in their efforts to retrieve the Professor Harmsworth. After a chase that led them to the docks, the crew quickly fought off a shadow beast, which was horrifying, saving the Professor and taking him back to the Ministry. But upon arrival, they discovered that Mina had in fact made 4 groups of 4 in an effort to cover all of her bases regarding the prophecy. So there are so many questions left. Are these 4 the actual 4 of the prophecy? Why was the Professor kidnapped and by whom? Is Mina a friend or a foe? Hopefully some of these questions will be answered today, or not. I guess you'll have to stick around to find out. So that's where we will begin our episode today. And today we find our 4 waiting for their next assignment, and they're all spending their time together in Kanon's office, since Kanon at least has some work that he can do. So that is where we find ourselves right now. You all are, your office isn't super huge, Kanon, but there's enough room for everybody to be in here at least moderately comfortably. And yeah, you're left with the information you got last time, and you don't know what the next thing is that you need to do. So is there anything you all feel like you need to discuss with one another before whatever the next assignment you get thrown your direction?
Oh yeah, so Kanon, can you explain one more time? What exactly did you say to me now that you totally messed up? What did they say? Tapping that?
Tapping that? I don't believe those words actually came out of my mouth. But it more came out that I meant to tell her that she could rely on me because I actually work here. But it more came out, oh hey, you can rely on me to help you out with anything personal.
Wink. Okay.
And with a wink, I don't believe it went over as well as I had hoped. Now I feel very.
So she probably look at you like, oh, stranger danger, huh? We messed that up pretty bad, team. I don't think we should have sent Kanon by himself to talk to Mina.
Beep.
Yeah, take that.
Thank you. That one.
Thank you for the beep. That was amazing. I forgot that was gonna happen. That was cool. And that fog flashes before my eyes. Yeah, I don't know. And then when it accidentally came out, I couldn't dig myself out of that one. And then she brought up about Mr. Harker, and that's one person I definitely don't want to make mad.
So how did you end it with her? Was it on a positive note, or was it negative because she thinks you were trying to seduce her?
Were you trying to seduce her?
Well, with his charm, Zelda.
I was trying to be charming, and apparently it came off as seduction. I told you all I wasn't very good about talking to women in that way, but it's okay. I think it left on an all right note. I think that she believes I'm probably just a weirdo now, but I could possibly still be trusted. Hopefully, I won't lose my job, so I'll try to keep my nose clean. And try not to look at her in the eye, possibly never, ever again.
Well, if we're making
Ooh.
requests, also never look me in the eye.
Uh,
Oh boy.
yes.
Are they still bloodshot?
All right, you.
Yeah. Unless your eyes are still red, unless you. Oh, that's another thing. Wild magic. I didn't mention that in the donations. That is a potential as well. Unless you've done something like spent some time and effort to try and change them back, they're still red. If you want to say that you have, you can. But yeah.
No, I think she doesn't care.
You're just gonna lean into. You're like, this will make me just a bit more intimidating to the students in the future.
If this means people will ask less things of me,
That's true. They probably
I make the
will.
rest of me red too. Let's go.
Oh my goodness. Well, while you guys are having this conversation, did you have something else, Adam?
Oh no, I think you were just about to go right into it. I was going to be like, how did the three of you fare?
As you're having this conversation, all of a sudden, Kanon's door bursts open and Eloise Mintumble comes in and she's like, Mr. Featherby, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that you had other guests, but I wanted to talk with you about this potion. Remember the one where I'm trying to harness nightmares? Well, I think I did it, and I wanted to show it to you. And hello. I don't know any one of you. Are you new?
Hello, I'm Raven Hemlock. It's nice to meet you. Your name again?
Oh, Eloise Mintumble. Yes, that is my name. Hello.
Yes, Eloise, I'm sorry. Yes, these are some compatriots of mine. Raven Hemlock, this is Fortina Felix, and then Professor Zelda Zambini.
Professor. Oh, I believe I've heard of you. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Oh my goodness, we've got more things unlocked. Oh, hold on. More things unlocked. We have a rampant wild magic on Fortuna.
Ooh.
And
Was that bad?
Kanon, you get an adventure card. So let's do the adventure card.
Cool.
And let's
Had to bring up the wild magic and now check out. Super excited about it.
both of those are from
good or
Sarah
bad?
BC1. Yeah, the
Ooh,
magic
thank you,
spell.
Sarah.
Yes,
Thank you,
Sarah.
Sarah.
Okay, Kanon, you tell me when you want me to stop. We'll do it this way.
I was muted. Go back a few more. There we
Go back a
Perfect.
few more. Okay.
That one's okay.
This
That one's fine.
one.
Okay, I'll take that one. Yeah, that one's good.
This is arcane inspiration. Look at this fancy. I don't know if you guys. Oh, he's
can't see it.
disappeared.
It's visual nightmare.
Add +2 to trait rolls made to activate powers for the remainder of this encounter.
Ooh.
So that's basically a +2 to your spell casting or any other arcane. That could also be for common wizardry. Any other arcane roll
Nice.
for an
That's
entire
dope.
encounter.
I'm blowing up another table, y'all.
Nice.
Thank
You're
you.
very
Blowing up
good
another
at
table.
doing booms to tables.
All right.
Not too hard, apparently.
Are you ready to find out what your wild magic is going to be, Fortuna?
Yeah. I don't want the pink eye, okay? Like, hope we already.
I farted on your pillow. You're gonna get magical pink eye. It's happening.
Right, as you all
not fart on pillows.
may not remember, we do use the magic, random magical effect table here in Table Fables. There's some fun things. Some things are big, some things are small. We will find out what it is today. This is 100. Ooh, I rolled exactly 40. Oh boy.
Oh,
Boy, I
Uh-oh.
like this. Okay, this one we're just gonna see what happens right now. Okay, so you all are looking at this kind of interesting lady, Eloise Mintumble, as she is going on about this potion that she made. It's great. When all of a sudden, every metal item in this room starts kind of, it's almost like it's trying to escape. It starts moving just a little bit. And then all of a sudden, all of them start flying across the room directly at Fortuna. And just everything. And it's like, if you try to hold on to it, it kind of pulls you over to Fortuna and they just stick all over you.
Okay, all right. To cast the magnet spell. Does that exist?
Oh, that is amazing. What sort of a creature
Very sharp.
are you?
Even though
Oh, yes. do you have any knives or swords in here, Mr. Featherby?
I do.
If you do,
I do not, but like my cane flies out of my hand and like goes and sticks to her, and she's
Can
got
I
all
try
these
to bat away?
Yeah. Oh, yes. You can try to bat them away. Let's. I'll give you a fighting roll at a -4 to see if you can bat them away from you.
-4. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that one exploded. So that's very good.
Oh,
So
nice.
6, 7, 8. That's still -4. So 4.
Okay, 4, that is a success. So you're able to start batting them away. And in fact, you can. And they kind of go out. And then as they start to lose their momentum, they just turn back around and come right back at you.
Oh, this is not great. I don't want batting practice like this all day. Okay, well.
You could think of it like this, that if you don't have enough pockets for all of your metal items, then they're just stuck to you. It's very helpful.
Okay, I'm just going to cover the eyes. I feel like this is the most precious part of the body.
Ooh,
and
yes. I would give you my glasses, but then I couldn't see, so...
Hey, can someone help me get rid of this metal thing? Hey, Kanon, what is it in your office that makes this me metal attractive?
Well,
Oh, it seems to be you, my dear. Here, I will try to help. And Eloise comes over, and she starts to try to like pull the metal objects off, but she's still holding this potion she was talking about. And as she's doing that, there's still random like items that are trying to come out of drawers and things that are still flying at you. And one of them flies straight through her potion bottle, and it just breaks open all over the place. And she goes, "Oh, that! Oh boy, I spent a lot of time on that."
Hold on. Sorry. Can I just jump in really quick? Because I was gonna make it. I didn't want to interrupt, but I wanted to steal the potion bottle. So when it gets shattered, can I have like as a reaction? I would like to attempt to like freeze the potion in midair.
Yeah, for sure.
Just like droplets and just catch it.
So
I want to know what it is.
it will be a specific spell, I think. Let's see. What would do that?
I don't know.
You want to freeze it in the air as it's doing that. Let's say, I feel like there's one that would work for this that I can't think of off the top of my head.
Yes, there is one. I'm trying.
Right? I know.
Yes,
That's
yes,
always the
yes. Let me help you.
that's always the thing where you're like,
I like. If we can't find the good one, I feel like telekinesis can do it too, and that's
Yeah.
like a seasoned.
Yeah,
Mhm.
let's do it. Let's do telekinesis. So this is actually a good opportunity here because I don't think any of you guys have cast spells that are above your level. So in Savage Worlds, you have about 4 levels that are within a rank. So these folks, except for Zelda currently, are in the novice rank. Once they advance past that point, they become seasoned. Once they advance past that point, veteran, heroic, legendary. And so that affects the edges you can take. It affects just a few various different things. And for our purposes, it affects the spells you can cast. So you can cast all of them, but you're at more of a negative if you're casting a spell that is above your rank. So it's -1 for each additional rank above you. So in this instance, where is it? Telekinesis is seasoned. So for you, Zelda, you don't have to add any negatives other than the already -3 casting modifier since you are already seasoned.
Sweet. And I think her version of the spell, it doesn't have like the Harry Potter swish and flick thing. I think this is a custom spell that she came up with because as someone who has worked with potions and with students that drop liquids constantly, I think she has like a custom spell for this that's just, hold please, and just kind of points and can do that because she's burned through like lots of classrooms from students like mid potion, like having it tilt over. So it's just like this natural reaction for her.
I like that. Yeah, so make your spellcasting roll at a -3.
Sweet. 7.
What did you get?
Oh no, hold on.
I
-3
thought
is
you
4.
said- I was like, did I miss it? A 4?
Yeah.
That is a success. So as Eloise is over by Fortuna trying to like help pull off various different metal implements, and you see this bottle break, it's like you just had a feeling. This is just like being a teacher for so long. You just know when something disastrous is about to happen. And you aren't able to stop the bottle from breaking, but you are able to stop the liquid from going anywhere. It's just kind of frozen there in the air. And Eloise is like, "Oh, well, that is Interesting. I didn't know. I wonder. Wait, was that you, Professor? That is so clever. Well, that is interesting. And as you all are looking at it, something strange starts to happen. It's still frozen there, but it's almost like some kind of fog, or I don't know. It's almost like darkness itself is starting to kind of slowly seep out of it. And as Eloise looks a little bit closer, she goes, is it a bit stuffy in here? I don't feel like I can, I feel like something's constricting my chest. And as a matter of fact, as she says that, you all feel that way too. It almost feels as if like something is sitting on your chest, like there's this weight. And at this point, the metal starts to kind of fall off of you, Fortuna, but the feeling isn't going away. And it starts getting more intense, and it's actually starting to freak you guys out because you can't breathe. I mean, and almost you can't even move. And Eloise kind of goes, okay, hold on. I think I have. And as she's saying all this and trying to walk towards the door, she just kind of slowly starts to lose consciousness, and she falls to the floor. And as she starts to lose consciousness, you all also start to lose consciousness. And you're trying to figure out what you can do. But before you can do anything, you're all of a sudden awake. You're in the same room, except Eloise isn't here anymore. But everything else seems fairly normal. You feel like you can breathe a bit better now, so that's good. I guess nothing happened, but you do notice the potion is gone. The glass, the liquid, the strange smoke or darkness is gone.
Kanon,
Yes.
could you possibly take us back in time and reverse this effect?
Well, I mean, I'm able to mess with time a little bit, but in my studies and everything, I haven't been able to perform anything such as that. Not that I can think of. I mean, yeah, maybe a few seconds here or there, but that was something quite big.
What exactly happened? I don't see your friend Eloise. I don't see the potion. I don't feel like metal's trying to kill me anymore. What happened?
I'm gonna go to the front door and open it up and see if she's coming in.
Okay, so as you go and open the door, you see the hallway, but looking down, you also see a coiled snake. And it kind of, whenever you open the door, it kind of moves back and forth and rears up a little bit. And Raven, this snake looks the tiniest bit familiar, if a snake can be familiar. Just a little bit.
I'm gonna talk to it.
Okay.
When you get a chance, sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
I'm going to say in parcel tongue, what are you doing here, and why do I recognize you?
The snake. The snake kind of goes and kind of seems to calm down a little bit and circles around, and it looks down the hallway, and then it kind of looks back at you and looks down the hallway. It doesn't say anything other than just making normal noises. But it seems, maybe as far as you can understand, that it wants you to follow it?
Right. I'm gonna peek down the hallway. Do I see anything?
Looking down the hallway, it looks like the hallway normally does, but it's very empty. You don't see Eloise, you don't see anyone else, except for the snake.
I'm gonna turn around to the group. So, I know this is going to sound completely absurd, but there's a snake outside the door, and it's telling me we need to go down this hallway.
What now? Can we see the snake?
Yeah.
Did we know that you spoke parcel tongue before?
Professor, you've known I've been in House Slytherin all this time. Did you forget?
Not every Slytherin student speaks parcel tongue. That's a very specific ability, Miss Hemlock.
Sorry. I stepped over a boundary. I apologize.
No, not at all. But that is interesting. What did your little friend tell you?
to go down the hallway.
But is the snake friend or is snake usually bad? Feel like snake talks to you means something bad gonna happen.
Oh, no. Sometimes they're friends. This one seemed to have pointed down the hallway twice. I promise it's all good.
Do snakes point with their head or with their tail? I've always wondered.
With their head.
Okay, good to know. I'll write that down for next time. Alright, well, I mean, we could sit in this room and do nothing, or we could follow Snake Friend. Snake have name? Do Snake have name?
I could ask him or her. So I peek my head out, and then I say, do you have a name? Pasqualino.
The snake kind of looks back at you, and if a snake could laugh, it feels like it does. And then it starts to slither off down the hallway a little bit.
Fortuna, it laughed at me.
Oh, snake have sense of humor. Interesting concept.
So you can ask him yourself. I'm going to start walking down the hall.
Okay.
And she's like really embarrassed because she got laughed at by a snake.
So you start to walk down the hallway. Do the rest of you follow or do you stay?
Follow. I'm interested in snake.
Follow.
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah, I'll bring up the rear just because I'm still kind of looking back in the office, just a little bit, kind of perplexed as to what happened. Quick glance, and I close my office door and I follow.
Okay, so before the three of you go out, Raven goes out first. And Raven, you start, I assume, to follow the snake down the hallway?
Mm-hmm. But
Well,
I'm making sure that everyone is kind of behind me at least.
Okay, so as you look back to double check, all of a sudden, somebody grabs your arm and pulls you into a room that seems to be next door. And this person you recognize. This person is Quentin Caro, the head of the Night Guard. And he says, Raven, listen, the Cabal needs you to do a little bit more. We need you to kill all of them except Kanon, of course, and Mina. All right? Do you have that?
Quentin, I cannot kill everyone. They're part of this prophecy. That is not that's not what's written. That's not what has been said. There's no way I can kill all of them. You're asking too much.
He kind of growls and gets in your face and he says, do you think I care about a prophecy? Do you think that anyone cares about a prophecy? No, they don't. You must do what you need to do or else your father will hear about it. And at some point, your friends are coming down the hallway. Do you look back to double check and see if they also see Quentin?
Yes, of course.
So as you look back, you check, and then whenever you turn back around, Quentin is not there. You are no longer in the same room. You are in a place that seems quite familiar, and you feel different as well. You seem to be in the bed you slept in as a child. You seem to be in the hut you lived in with your father as a child. You are only 6 years old, and it is late at night, and it is stormy, and it is cold, and your father is not here. But looking about the room, there are 3 others here, and you know that they are not here, but they are also here. They are your friends. Maybe your invisible friends. You're not sure if anyone else can see you. But the 3 of you, as a matter of fact, you were turning to walk down the hallway, and then all of a sudden, as if you blinked and were somewhere else, you are now in a hut. And there's a little girl who's sitting up in bed. It seems like it's late at night, and she seems nervous. And as you all sort of meet each other's eyes, the front door opens, and a man comes in. He looks rundown. He looks cold and wet and bedraggled. And Raven, you see him too. This is your father who has come in. He doesn't look very good. He doesn't know that you're awake, though. He assumes that you are asleep. Do you want to say anything to him?
So this is my 6-year-old me, yes?
Yeah, you are 6-year-old you.
I'd get up in bed and go, Papa, Where have you been?
Raven, it's no matter, darling. You should be in bed. I just had a bit of a strange night, and everything is okay.
Are you all right?
Oh, yes, I'm all right. Raven, make me a notice roll.
Okay. Ace my 4, 5, 6.
6. So as he's saying all of that, you're looking at him and you do notice there's a little bit of blood on his shirt. But beyond that, he looks like maybe he's not feeling well. But I mean, I suppose blood isn't that strange. It seems a little strange. But he gathers you up and he carries you back to your bed in the corner and he says, I am all right. You don't have to worry. Just go back to sleep and everything will be okay when it's bright and sunny in the morning. Yes?
Will you be here in the morning so I can see your face again?
Of course I will. I'm always here for you, my darling.
And then with that, she just goes to sleep.
Okay. So you three are watching this too, and you still don't entirely know what's happening. This little girl seems to be Raven, but she is not herself. And all of a sudden, she goes to sleep, and it's like everything goes black, and then it pops back up, and the light is different. The shutters are closed, candles are lit, the fireplace is burning, and Raven's father, his demeanor has changed, and he is standing over Raven's bed. And Raven, it's morning, so you begin to wake, and when you do wake, you see your father looking directly down at you with a fairly stern and cold gaze. And when you open your eyes and look at him, he says, "Things are going to change, Raven. We will wait until nightfall, but prepare yourself for something new."
Papa?
He does not seem right.
Papa? You're scaring me. Are you okay?
I'm better than I've ever been. We are going to live a much better life. And then he turns away. This is not like your father at all. This is very strange. It is frightening you, Raven. This is quite terrifying. You don't know what to do. He's turned back. He's gone over to his desk. It looks like he's packing items up. And then all of a sudden, out of the corner of your eye, the other side of the room, something starts to coalesce, some kind of darkness. It's like it's taking form, it's taking shape. And the three of you see this as well. And all of a sudden, this wood-like hand that also seems to be skeletal reaches out of the darkness towards you, Raven.
Ugh.
And he says,
"My child, would you like to leave this nightmare?" And that is what it looks like.
I don't want to be here. I don't trust you either.
Well, take my hand, and you may leave this place. And he reaches
his hand out to you. Do you take it?
Do we all see this? Are we like just chilling and watching?
You all see this.
Holy crap! Sorry, that's a Brienne nod.
Oh God. How do I know I can trust you?
You don't know.
Oh, hey, little girl who maybe is Raven. Like something looks that scary. Maybe like don't touch it right away.
Yeah, you seem very. Oof, you should be more upset. Hey, big scary thing. What are you?
My
What's your
name is Phobiter. I do have one, as a matter of fact.
If anyone would like to make a common knowledge roll to see who Phobiter is.
Yes, please.
Yes. I got my +2.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, aced.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
4, 5, 6, 7 for me.
I just
I
got
don't
a
know
4.
crap about Demon Boy.
4. 3. What did you say, Kanon? A 2. So Kanon and Fortuna, you don't know that name. You don't know what this is at all. But Raven and Zelda, something rings a bell. You think back about your history, Greek history. Oh, yes! This is the Greek god of nightmares.
And do we know if it's a bad god or a good god or
The funny thing.
I know bad.
Spooky bad boy.
The funny thing about that is that the gods often straddle both. This is I forget his name, of course. This is one of the Onerai, who are the gods of dreams. I mean, he is the god of nightmares, but he doesn't seem, outside of his appearance, to be threatening beyond that so far.
What have you done to my father?
I have done nothing to your father. You know what happened to your father, as this is a memory and a nightmare, but a memory. I did not cause this, you did.
I'm not going with you. I did not do anything. I want my father back. I want my real father back.
That is understandable, but I cannot give that to you. No one can. Your father is gone. He is changed. He is turned. He will forever be the vampire that he is.
The what? I'm so sorry. The what?
Oh.
Oh, did they not know? Yes. You may stay in this nightmare if you wish, but you could come with me in Exodus instead. And I can tell you how you can get out of here.
Oh. Sorry, Megan. So to get out of the nightmare or to get out of the situation that adult Raven with the rest of them are in?
Oh, well, you'll have to come with me to find out.
Hey, little girl version of Raven. Listen, I don't know about your personal nightmare, your past, whatever, but I don't we really have to make a choice. Do you think this scary skelly man is going to actually let us free from the thing he's in charge of, which is nightmare, or do you think we have to kick his ass to try to get out of here? I feel like those are the only two options. Team, what do you think?
Okay, well, if he's actually a Greek god, which honestly, who knows? Probably the kicking ass is not the strat. But you know what? I'm willing to watch and wait and learn. Clearly this being's here for a reason, as are we.
Perhaps your professor friend is quite smart.
6-year-old Raven doesn't know her yet, but they all look like adults, and then she looks over to Kanon. What do you think, sir?
Kanan's just kind of at a loss for words a little bit. This nightmare creature, and he's just like, look, little Raven, I would. There's definitely a part of me looking at this. It's quite terrifying, but there's a part of me that agrees with the professor. I think seeing how these events turn out, as terrifying as they might be, but just know, little Raven, that you've got the three of us at your back. I'll do what I can to try to make it not as scary in hell. And Kanan's just at a loss for words. He can't even finish the rest of his statement.
She looks at the god and she goes, "And my friends come with me too?"
Yes, you all will come together.
And she reaches behind her, little 6-year-old Raven, and waits for Zelda's hand, Kanan's hand, and then looks at Fortuna and kind of mouths "I'm sorry." And then
Oh no, I'm going to go with all of you. I'm not gonna stay here in Nightmare Country. I don't
no,
even know
I'm
where
no,
we
no,
are.
I meant like I'm sorry, like I'm not taking your advice. I'm taking the other two's advice.
No, I gave you 2 options. So you used your noggin and got there. It's fine.
And then I start walking forward.
Come on, boys. So he's still reaching a hand out, and you are going to take his
yes.
hand?
Then I would release Kanon's hand and take his hand.
Zelda
So
is
as-
holding your hand, by the way.
Okay,
Let me
yes.
just be very clear. Yeah.
Well, my other one.
Yeah.
As you take his hand, all of a sudden it feels like you're being pulled through space. You're growing back into your adult self, and everyone is coming with you. And all of a sudden it's like everything is blurry, but then it starts to sharpen once more, and you are in another space entirely. It seems to be a room. It seems to be darkly decorated. There are a few sofas, couches, nice looking things to sit upon. And you're all there together. And pull up the right.
Well, it is lovely to meet you all. I can't tell you that I know entirely why you are here, but I will say that it pleases me greatly. It's so lovely to have mortals to entertain me, to say the least. So it appears that you all are stuck in some sort of incredible nightmare space of, I assume, your own creating, maybe your own creation. I'm not entirely sure, but if you wish to exit here, you will need some information, and I am willing to give that to you, but at a price. Are you interested?
Name the
course.
price.
Yes.
I want your nightmares. I already have one little raven's nightmare, but I want the other 3. Will you give them to me?
What is it like? You eat it like food? I don't understand what need for. You got a nightmare. I got that part. That's what Zelda said. So you need extra? Like there's so many people in the world. You can't just like go get it.
Oh, well, I am in many places at one time. I do not function like you mortals do. But this is different. I did not choose to be here. I was summoned here somehow.
Oh
It's
yes,
not-
that's the Kanon's friend's fault, right? She came in the room screaming about the nightmare potion, and then it broke, and now we're in nightmare zone.
Interesting.
So you should be
yes.
messing around with Eloise, is her name, I think. Eloise something mint
Julep.
Yes, Eloise Mintumble. I did notice her here. She's off in one of the other rooms. That's
Yeah,
one.
you can hang out with her too. She seemed to really enjoy nightmare stuff, like, just like you.
Good.
Maybe be good friend.
No, she seems quite annoying. I'm leaving her to one of the others.
Oh, okay. Well,
But I don't get many opportunities to not create a nightmare, but experience one anew. And that's what I want from you all.
Will our nightmares be on display the way Zelda's is? And
Oh.
as Raven's is, and as Zelda looks over, she's still holding Raven's hand. I don't know if Raven let go or not, but yeah, okay.
I don't know what form they will take, but my guess is yes, that you will all be privy to it.
Well, if it's anything to get rid of nightmares, I don't believe I could say no to that one. Not at all. It's I wouldn't want it. Wouldn't want it anymore.
That sounds like one yes. What about the 2 of you?
Fortuna, I'm leaning more and more towards just fighting a god.
I mean, like, he's very big, first of all. Don't know if I can jump that high to attack neck part, which is, I think, important part. But anyway, what Kanon mentioned, I did not quite think about that the first time. You take our nightmare, and then you keep it? We forget them? or just like become at peace with them or something like that, or nothing.
I think that if I take it, the nightmare may sting a little bit less in the future, but depends on what your nightmare is. Raven's here was mostly a memory, and I can't take memories.
Huh. Okay, well, I don't know what my nightmare would be. I have lots of weird, crazy dreams all the time. I think it's all the beef jerky I eat, so it will be a surprise to me as much as anyone else here. Zelda, what do you think? Do you have like specific nightmare you don't want us to see? Because maybe you tell us now, verbally, then it takes kind of like the edge off when it happens.
Just the one. But if we're all doing it, then fine. I'm in. And she just doesn't make eye contact with anyone.
Zelda, we will be here with you this time. Not like in Real Dream where you are by yourself, so I hope that will help a little.
Thank you, Fortuna.
And Raven just looks up at Zelda, little Raven's like, and I'm here too to help.
She gonna stay little girl or is she adult now?
She's an adult.
Oh,
my God!
Why are you talking like that, girl?
I didn't mean to ruin the mood. I just got confused.
Oh, well, I would look at Zelda and I would say, I'm here too, Tessa.
Is that a yes?
It's a yes.
I like that.
When
Would.
you all say yes, you feel a change in the air, almost like a pressure change. You don't necessarily know what it means, but it feels pretty obviously that it is a kind of contract that you entered into. So you're still in this room, but he tells you
there are a series of rooms here. You can go into any of the ones you want, but what I will tell you, if you ever want to escape this nightmare world, you need to find Baku. Baku is the demon who will eat nightmares, truly eat them away, unlike what I can do. But to find Baku, you must find the one who is draining Baku, who is keeping Baku's power at bay. And for that, you need to answer a riddle to be able to find this demon new. The riddle I will give you a piece of. It is, wherever I go, darkness follows me. Beyond that, it is up to you.
How much more of a riddle is there? That's just a piece of it?
Yeah.
That is one piece of it. There are at least two more.
Is the answer shadow?
No. I'm not going to tell you yet, but I do not believe so. It is not my riddle. I am just a messenger.
Oh, so any rooms, they're all unlocked to us, yes? We can at our own leisure go in.
All but one, and that is the one you are trying to unlock. Yes.
Right. We all studied riddles in Hogwarts, yes? Yeah, we should be fantastic at all of this.
Yes, super great.
I want to pull out my wand. Does magic work here in this like nightmare realm the way it does before?
Are you asking Phobiter of that, or are you just asking, is that an out of character?
No, sorry, I should have said it in,
No,
I
it's
don't have a
okay.
character voice. I think she
That's okay.
asked it just sort of passively out loud, and just to double check, because she would ask it and while also trying to cast a spell, I'm gonna try to cast Ridiculous. And try to make like a little tree version of our like nightmare, like
Little Groot.
yeah, just like a little cute Groot, like swaying in a brace.
Okay. I believe that one is fear. It specifically works on Bogarts, but I'll let you try to use it here.
I think it's more of a just she's trying to make the like the illusion version of.
Oh, you could also cast illusion if you
Yeah,
would prefer.
let's make it just a general illusion.
Okay, that is a -2.
Okay. 5.
5. That is a success. So what you're able to do is you cast this spell, and sort of overlaid over Phobiter is this kind of like goofy tree that sort of moves back and forth like one of those inflatable waving arm men. And then it just kind of fades away, and underneath is the same skeletal tree face you saw before.
Sweet. I'm gonna look over at Raven and just give her a little wink. All right.
And she just smiles back.
So he sits down on one of the couches, kind of lounging, puts out a hand, and out of the darkness, another hand comes and drops a bunch of grapes in his hand, and he starts to eat them.
That's a good trick. We love it.
Thank you. It is one of the great I have access to in the underworld, so I like to use it. What can I say? That is all I have for you. I'll be here, just experiencing this strange world I've been thrust to. Good luck to you all. I hope that you are able to survive. Yes?
As he says that, the door just kind of pops open.
Shall we?
Yeah, a little confused about how he say maybe you survive, maybe you not. I kind of thought we just looking at memory, nightmare, then move on. But apparently we can get injured in this, so let's all be extra careful, I guess.
Oh, yes, there is something here that seems to want to do you harm. And
Oh, you still talking? Or are you like walking out of the room while he's talking?
Yeah. Cool
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool
if
thing
you
I
say
wanted
that.
Before.
I do not know this thing, so be wary.
Okay, bye. All right, bye.
Okay, so you all go out into the hallway. So we actually have a map of this, so you can kind of see the different rooms. Maybe we can get that up on the screen here in just a moment. But you essentially see the hallway. You come out of room 8. So from there, you see all of these rooms. Past Kanon's office is just a wall. And if you look down towards room 12, that snake is still down there. Just a little further on. Where would you like to go?
Well, do any of the doors look special, or they all look exactly the same?
They look exactly the same. They look like the Department of Mysteries.
Okay, I assume lots of doors, only 3 more nightmares to go through. All these doors lead to one of 3 nightmares, I think. It doesn't matter which one we pick.
I agree.
Is my guess. I don't know a lot about nightmare stuff. Kanon, do you agree? Or I don't know. This is your office, apparently.
Well, yeah, I mean, my office, yes, but I guess if that snake's still down at the end, perhaps maybe that is pointing to a clue.
Oh yes, it's pointing with head.
Pointing with its head, yeah, as that could be pointing to another part of the riddle. I mean, that's from deducting of everything and time to get from here to there. I mean, that seems about right.
So do you all want to follow the snake?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay, if you start to follow the snake is going to continue to slither down the hallway. And there are a couple of double doors down there at room 12, near the end of the hall. And the snake will look back and make sure you're following a few times, but it's gonna go through into that room.
Is the snake gonna open the door, or the door's already open?
They're cracked a little bit.
Okay, check. Powerful snake.
It's stressful.
Yeah, okay, let's cautiously go through the door. Let's not slam open the door. Apparently, inside things inside the door could kill us, so I don't know.
Can we be stealthy?
Yeah. Yeah, you can make stealth rolls if you want.
Yes.
I'll do my best.
Well, You all have some re-rolls, so don't forget about that. And you all have at least one use of your BBBs.
Oh my gosh, both my dice exploded.
Nice.
Nice, that's what you want. Oh, and while we're here, Danish Queen followed us, and the Real POTUS 98 gifted a sub to J Matthews 85. Hello, J Matthews.
Hey,
Well,
thank
yay.
you guys. Hello. I got a 4.
Okay, it's a success.
I got a 5.
I got 4.
I got a 9.
Oh wow, you got a success with a raise. You're the extra stealthy one. Yeah, so you all are able, as far as you can tell, to move about quietly, carefully. Where would you like to go?
Snake door.
Yeah, snake door.
For
Snake
sure.
door? Okay, so you all head down the hallway quietly, carefully, and you push this door, the door open, and you enter into a very large room. It's almost like a cavernous room. And there are what look like seats, almost just rows of seats. And looking down, there is some sort of large stage-like rock pedestal. And on it, there is an archway. And within that archway, it seems a bit hazy, fuzzy. It looks a whole lot like that, if you can see it.
Oh, spooky.
Mm-hmm.
And the snake looks back to see if you're following, and then continues to slither further all the way up to that archway, and then turns around and looks at you as if waiting.
Well, have I been in this room, or is this anything that would seem familiar to me?
So you can make a, I'll say a common knowledge roll at a +2 for this.
Okay. That's going to be a 6.
6. That is a success. So you have never been in here yourself, Kanon, but you think for a moment and you go, wait, I know this room. This is the death chamber, and anyone who goes through there dies.
You know, perhaps maybe not following the snake is a good idea now, because from what I had heard, that doorway, once you go through that doorway, it always seems like there's no coming back. This is a death chamber.
Yes, there it is. Fortuna, Raven, and Zelda, make me a spirit roll at a -2.
Spirit.
Yes, that is an attribute.
Did you say me as well, Megan?
Not you, no, not you.
I'm crushing it today. 9.
Oh,
Nice. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna use a Benny because I just like double crit, or you can't do that on double crit.
No, you can't on a crit fail.
Shoot.
What did you get, Fortuna?
4.
4. Okay, so Zelda, as Kanon says that, you have heard of things like this, and you can tell that kind of confirms the sense of this room that you already got. Fortuna, you feel like that makes sense, and you would rather trust your friends over a snake. But Raven, you look at this, and something about it is calling you, and so it's almost like a trance. You just start to walk towards it.
Goodbye, friends.
I grab Raven.
Are we still holding hands?
Yes.
When Zelda can do that.
Grip, pull.
So we're going to do an opposed athletics roll here. So
Finally, my
Zelda,
oldness.
well, let's do it this way. Zelda, you make a support roll, and you can support Fortuna's athletics roll.
Good call, because my strength is a D4 -1. Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
I'm made of paper.
Yeah, make an athletics roll.
7, 8. I got exploding dice, and I got an 8 total. 8 total.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's good. What'd you get, Zelda?
Oh, I have to make it. You shouldn't make me not.
If you
Wait.
want to make a support roll for
Yeah,
Fortuna.
I just want to help.
Or do you just let go?
Yeah, so you still roll a skill.
Okay.
So roll. I mean, if you don't want to roll, if
No,
you have
I'll roll it.
another
It's
skill,
fine. I'll roll
Okay.
athletics. Let's go. My D4 exploded, which makes no sense.
There
I
you
got 6.
6. Okay, so that would be a +1. So normally, so you guys know on support rolls, the person supporting rolls first, so then we know what we're adding.
Oh, okay.
And the other person rolls. So you do get a +1, which makes it a 9, but you already got it with a raise. Now this is an opposed roll, so Raven, make an agility roll at a -2.
Okay. Still with my wild die, yeah?
Yep.
5 minus 2 is, wow, 3.
A 3?
Yes.
Yeah, you feel this pull towards this thing, but Fortuna and Zelda pull you back, and you kind of try to keep going, but you're not committed enough to it. The pull isn't strong enough. And as that happens, you see the snake. It gets agitated. It gets angry, and looking at it, it almost looks like something is trying to push out of its face, almost like it's trying to scream, almost like it's a human skull. And as that's happening, all of a sudden, 2 very pale hands come right out of this archway, grabbing the snake, and it pulls it screaming through. And then all is quiet.
So I don't think a snake was friend, or very scary.
But the snake wanted me to go through the archway.
Well, that could be a bad thing, though. I mean, whatever it was on the other side of that archway grabbed it and yanked it inside.
Also, are we ignoring the fact that the Department of Mystery, the Ministry of Magic has something as stupid as a death room in it?
Yeah, that's like, we built in suicide cliffs. Not cool.
Well,
what?
I mean, it is a mysterious place. I guess having something here makes sense, but still, this is... Wow, that's kind of terrifying.
Do you think
boy.
hands were like devil, demon boy, or do you think, what do you think hands were? That's so scary to me.
Yeah, I mean, it happens so fast. It's hard to... And there's more screaming happening now, too. I don't like that.
Random screaming.
I wonder if any of this has to do with the Baku who we're supposed to be looking for, or if this is just like Nightmare God playtime, just making us more spooked out.
That's fair.
Okay, so maybe we don't go there. We go to a different door?
I am so sorry. And then, she starts to kind of, cry a little bit. Sorry, can you mute? She starts to cry a little bit, and she gets, kind of just feels like she's nothing and she's worthless, and she dragged all her friends, and then hearing Quentin, but no one knows about Quentin, and it's like, I don't want to kill them, what do I do? And she just starts to cry.
I mean, I think Zelda just sort of turns, because still holding hands, she has no idea how she has any grip strength, but sort of just pulls Raven in and just kind of holds her like she would hold a child.
Yeah, I mean, this is intense. That nightmare and talking to Quentin all felt like it felt real. It felt like you were there. Everything feels real here, which is upsetting because nothing makes any sense. So it makes total sense that it would be upsetting.
And I think just very quietly in your ear, she just says, in a weirdly soothing voice, just, there are so many things I'm very happy to lay at your feet and call your fault until you're blue in the face, and this is not one of them, Miss Hem. And then just sort of pats her back. It's just trying to make her laugh a little bit.
I laugh, and then I'm just like, I'm sorry.
It's fine. This is stupid, but we will make our way out.
I think if we are going to blame anyone, it's Eloise Metalface. What was her name? Eloise. She make bottle full of nightmare. What does she think going to happen? Ridiculous.
Oh, she does not have a good history.
Oh,
So, did you want to follow what Fortuna said and try another room?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's go. Fortuna, lead the way.
I would like to pick a door that is not named Death Door. Numbers
None
like
of them
1
seem to
through
be.
11 seem like cool names for doors.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, 8, 9.
Oh, 9? Okay, so 8 is the one you came out of where
Okay.
Phobiter was. You can try 9. So you go over to 9 and you reach for the doorknob and the door does not open. And looking at it, there is quite a few locks on it.
Oh. Okay, maybe we look for unlocked door. Or I can kick door in. I'm very strong.
Ooh.
And then I reach into my lockpicks and I go, oh, these could work.
Okay, or you do fancy way. Either way. Do we want to go through locked door?
I mean, this one's probably going to take us time. Perhaps we'll find something that might be a little bit easier, and then we come back to this one.
Oh, that's right. The nightmare boy said, like, all doors open except one, because one door is for, like, after we go through hell and back. Right? So let's try other doors, see if it open. If it's true, then that's probably last door, number 8.
Okay.
Mr. Featherby.
Yes,
I
Professor.
feel as if our entire banter is fundamentally me asking you to do something based on your unfortunate affliction. But if you would be so kind as to maybe smell out a good door for us to go through, that would be appreciated.
Smell out a good...
What's
Sure.
the one that smells like your childhood trauma or whatever?
Oh boy. Yeah, I could attempt that, Professor. Sure. I mean, it's a place of nightmares. Maybe that'll help get through one of them. And
Make a notice roll.
yeah, Kanon's gonna close his eyes, and you just see him just inhale deeply. That's going to be a 6.
A 6. So what are you looking for something specific? Are you trying to look for something you recognize?
Yeah, so I'm sniffing anything from my nightmare, which would be the smell of like a wet wolf pelt, or anything that would be somebody from my past, maybe his scent.
As a matter of fact, you smell it instantly, right next door in room 10.
He opens his eyes, and I might have caught on to something that's and yeah, he doesn't even, he goes right up to the door, see if it's open.
Yeah, it seems to be unlocked. You want to open it?
Just kind of look back at everyone. See. And he opens the door. He pulls his wand at the ready.
As soon as you open that door, it's almost like all of you get sucked into this room, and all of a sudden you're running, and you look behind you, and there is Quentin Caro, and he is running after you, and he's starting to transform into a beast, and he's chasing all of you. You are outside, you are running through a field, and you know that you cannot let this wolf man catch you, otherwise you will all be dead. But up in the distance, you see some kind of stone, maybe ruin or room. It looks like maybe you could go there and you could get away from this wolf. Do you all want to run that direction?
But Kanon's already gone.
Running.
He's already taken off.
Okay, so you all are running, and you can look back and you see Quentin. He's running after you very fast. Things are changing. His clothes are falling in shreds behind him. And you run for this building, and you all are able to get into it. And there's a sort of like cage or cell type door, and you can pull it closed. And Quentin slams up against it, and he growls at you. But then he stops, and he smiles. And he looks up, and when you look up, you see that this ruin, it's open to the sky, and tonight is a full moon, and he locks this door, and now you all are stuck with Kanon on a full moon with no way to keep him from changing. So this is going to be a dramatic task. You have 3 rounds to get 16 successes to either keep Kanon from changing, to get out of here, or any other number of things that you can come up with within those 3 rounds. So I will, of course, get out the deck of cards that I remembered to get out ahead of time, and we will draw initiative. So, Adam, you will be first. You started off with the Joker, which means that everybody gets another Benny, and that you have a +2 to your to any roll you make this turn. All right, so that was you, Abria. Zelda got a Queen of Hearts, so that's good.
What about the second card?
Yes, Diana Raven gets a 2 of Diamonds. And Fortuna gets a 6 of Clubs. Clubs in a dramatic task does mean that you will be at a -2, and if you critically fail it, you fail the whole thing. Now, one thing I will tell you.
Sorry, can I get a second card? I get disadvantage.
Yeah, I always forget that for dramatic tasks.
It's all good.
6 of spades.
I'm going to spend a Benny for a repull. I want a lower card.
Yes, indeed. How about an Ace of Hearts?
I said low, Megan.
I'm sorry.
Can anyone spend a Benny for a repull, or just is that a
Yes,
solid thing?
anyone can.
Oh, I was like a repull then instead of having that.
All right.
I've got tons of bennies to burn.
A Benny. You got an 8 of spades, so that is better for sure.
All right.
Did you want to do another one?
No, I think that's good, but I was going to mention, I don't know if this gives me any advantage before, but in our backstory with me and Kanon, I already had to hunt him once. So if that helps with anything, I'm used to hunting werewolves.
That's true.
I did let him go.
Good to know. Did you want another card, Zelda? Are you good with what you have?
Nah, I'll stick with my 6. That's fine.
All right. So the way this will work, first of all, Kanon, make a spirit roll at a -2 to see if you can maintain holding off the wolf yourself a little bit this go. Oh, is that a crit fail? Oh, you're muted.
I forgot to roll my wild die as well too.
Ah, okay.
But even with that, you said at a -2, so that takes it to a 1.
Okay. Okay. Would you like to re-roll? You have some bennies.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna re-roll.
Okay.
Definitely. Come on, spirit. Okay, that's an explosion.
There you go.
Okay, that gives me -2. That gives me a 4.
4. That is a success. Okay. So you all see Kanon. You see almost like his face starts to change, but it's like he's trying to fight himself the whole time. All right. So that was not your turn, Kanon. You can actually go and choose to do something else. That was just to see whether or not the wolf made itself apparent already.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and take my turn now, Joker.
Okay.
I want to back away from everybody as far as I can.
Okay.
And I want to. I'm going to back into the corner of this cage and just close my eyes, and I'm going to try to will this wolf change to not happen because I'm stuck in a cage with these 3. I don't want that to happen.
Okay. So let's make that another. Let's make it a spirit roll. And this one will be at a +2 because you have that Joker. And this will count towards successes.
Okay. So that gives me a 4 with the +2.
A 4. So that is 1 success. Do you want to keep it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, very good. So you back all the way. This is kind of like a big round stone tunnel almost, and you are able to just back all the way to the other side of where the door is, and you're just really trying to focus, and so far you've been successful. So that was your turn. All right, the next 8 of is I've got this in wrong order. Fortuna, you're next.
Do we know generally, maybe this is a common knowledge rule, but do we all know the way to stop? Is there a way to stop someone from becoming a werewolf? I didn't think there was.
There isn't outside of keeping them out of the moonlight.
Is there moonlight coming in? Is there a window in this? You said there was a window.
The top of this is completely open.
Oh, okay. Okay, everyone, be cool. I know exactly what to do in this situation, provided that guy outside doesn't come in and try to, I don't know, mess up my plan. As long as I'm dressed the same way I was when I came into this stream, I want to basically restrain Kanon. I don't know if it's 2x or not. Restrain Kanon, but like just drape my cape over him and tie it around.
Okay. Let's see. Let's make this an athletics roll.
Definitely not opposing this at all, by the way. I'm letting her do it.
Yes, I like it. Okay, so I rolled a 5.
Okay, that's one success. Do you want to keep it?
Yes.
Okay. One success. So you're able to kind of take it and you're trying to kind of help block the moonlight. And so far it seems to be successful.
Just
all right.
stay covered, buddy.
That was your turn. Next is Zelda.
Sweet. So Zelda, shoot, this feels like a good call. No. Well, okay, I have a weird idea. So
Okay.
go with me here.
Okay.
I'm gonna use one of my BBBs.
Okay.
BBB, 11 Bs, so many Bs. And I'm gonna pull out a potion that I have. This is gonna be a focus potion. And
Okay.
if I give Kanon a focus potion for I'm trying to figure out the stat that could slow this down a little bit. Because all of these potions are good things.
Let me see. Looking at him, so that potion you can go up or down. It's boost or lower trait on that one. So what you could do is give him a potion that drops the fighting down by 1, just in case he turns. He'll be a little less powerful.
Oh, I like that.
If you want, you could try that. Beyond that, you could do the same thing with athletics to make it harder for him to fight. Kind of like as far as agility goes, you could give him. I'm trying to think what else you could do. Those are kind of the only ones. You can't do boost lower trait to attributes. It's just to skills.
Yeah. Okay. Let's drop his athletics down.
Okay. Yeah, you can give him that. And basically your athletics for the rest, I'll say for the rest of this encounter at a -1.
Okay.
I actually think what it is 5 rounds, but we won't worry about that right now.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, so
I'm very sorry. Please drink this and just go to sleep. I don't know. Oh God.
make an athletics roll just to see if you can kind of like as he's trying to fight. I mean, I don't think he's gonna fight you, right? So I'll give you a +2 to your athletics roll to see if you can just maneuver in there and pour this potion down his throat.
The +2 gives me a 4. Total.
There you go. That's a success. So that, do you want to keep it? Do you want to try to re-roll?
No, I'm afraid of a crit fail.
Okay.
I'm scared of my
All right.
dice.
I totally understand. Very good. Yeah, you're able to do that. So Kanon, if you make any, you said athletics, right? Any athletics, you'll be at a -1 for the rest of this. Very good. All right, next is Raven.
Thank you, Professor.
I'm sorry. I tried to make it taste good.
Okay, I'm gonna go for a long shot.
Okay.
Raven's going to try to teleport him out of this cage.
Oh, that's fun. Okay, I like it. So that's going to be spellcasting teleport.
Yes, I believe
It's a harder one. Seasoned, so you will be at a -2.
If you
Okay.
don't drink that spellcasting potion I gave you,
Oh, that's right. Yes. Okay,
I
I
will
drank
fight
it.
you.
Okay, I'll pop it out. I'll pop it.
There we
Okay.
go.
How
If
long
you
does
do
it
that-
last for? Yes, I do.
24
It'll last
hours.
for this whole thing. So
Great.
you'll be at a -1 instead.
Sorry. Sorry. Thank you for reminding me, Abria.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. So just a -1. All right, here we go. Okay. Aced my 8.
Heck yeah.
Fantastic. 8, 9, 9 -1, 8. Okay, 8.
Okay, that is a success with a raise. That means you will get 2 successes, which is good. And you are able to teleport him. So where do you want to teleport him? There's essentially inside or outside,
Well,
or
we are inside, correct?
you are inside, yes.
So he needs to go outside.
Okay, so he's gonna go outside, and he does. You're able to teleport him right outside, but it doesn't keep him from turning into a wolf.
That's
and also,
fine.
Quentin is still out there somewhere.
Oh,
So there's the potential that you'll have to deal with him.
Shoot. Oops.
It's a different problem, but it's good. So you got 5. So that was the first round. Very good. We're gonna use a new deck because a joker was drawn.
And I also
God.
have a blanket or a cloak over my head right now.
You
too.
do.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's helping you right now.
Whoops. Get
We're
some
doing
big die
it.
out there.
Kanon, you got a 4 of hearts. Zelda, a
Give me
5
two, give me two.
of clubs, or an 8 of spades.
All right. I'm gonna keep the 5. Wait, clubs is a bad thing, yes?
Yes, clubs is, I keep
But I
forgetting the
need-
word.
Oh, I
Yes.
need that 5.
You
can I
can use a
can I-
Benny?
Yeah, can I use a Benny?
Yes. 1 Benny to redraw.
Give me a low card.
It's a 9 of hearts.
Is that a low card?
Burn those bennies, girl.
Want to keep it?
I have to keep the 5. I have to keep
Okay.
the low card.
Keep the 5. Okay, so now one thing, and I don't know if I actually said this, you can skip a turn. You do not have to make a roll. But that's less opportunity to get successes. So
Yeah.
it's up to you, but that is something you can do. All right, Zelda, you have a 7 of diamonds, and Fortuna, a king of diamonds. All right. So, Kanon, make me a vigor roll at a -2.
There we go. Bam. Ooh. Crap.
Oh, roll it.
I gotta spin a penny.
A Benny, okay.
Spinning a penny. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, guys. Oh my god.
You want to spend another Benny?
I'm getting rid of my final penny. Like this is
Remember,
terrible.
you're outside the cage, so I'm buying you time.
Yeah, I know, but still. Okay, that's gonna be a 4.
Okay, that's a success. You feel this almost come on, but you're able to hold it back thanks to this cape is helping as well to keep the moonlight off of you. All right, so now we'll go into this round, and Fortuna, you are first. Oh, you're muted.
To clarify, our door is locked to it's like a cage pen that's open on top, right?
It's like a stone silo with a barred door.
Okay, and is the opening in the ceiling, is it just like open? Is it like very far away?
Yeah, it's up there quite a ways. I would say at least like 30 feet.
And I bust this door open.
Yeah, you can certainly try. You want to try fighting against the door?
Yeah, I'm gonna fight the door.
All right.
Do
Make
it.
a fighting roll.
So to be clear, this doesn't help. This doesn't count as success for this project, or it does if I succeed in
It would.
breaking up. Okay,
It would
just-
count as success.
I didn't know if it had to
Yeah.
be just against Kanon.
Yeah, anything you do, any trait you roll, if you succeed, you're going to count successes towards the dramatic task.
All right. That's a 5. So is that a success?
Yep, that would be 1 success. You want to keep it?
I want to use my BBBB because I forgot that I had been using
Oh,
them
heck yeah!
to make it
That is a good use of that. Yeah, you
extra
can.
good one, an extra good fight to the door fight.
So that will raise you up to at least an 8. And yeah, you're able to kick the door, and you're able to get it open. You guys are still stuck in this place. You're not stuck in this room anymore, but you are able to get it open. Very good. All right. Next is Raven.
Okay, this is what I want to do. I'm going to look up to the moon, and I'm going to cast illusion and create the sun instead.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I
Uh,
like it.
okay. Let
So
me
illusion.
spellcasting 8, and I have my +1 from Zelda. And can
Oh, yeah,
I
that's awesome.
use one of the bennies to add a +2?
Yeah, you certainly can.
Nice.
So it'll be a +3 in total. Here we go. Oh, out of my thing. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ooh, 7. That is a success. You are
Yes.
able to do that. Do you want to keep it? See, or do you want to try to re-roll and see if you can get a raise?
Whew. Okay, let's do a raise.
Okay.
It's the same exact numbers.
Okay, you want to keep it? You can
Yes,
still
yes.
use Benny's? Yeah,
Nope,
okay.
No.
So 8. So you take your wand and you cast it right up at the moon, and you're able to create a sun over it, and you can tell it's not quite the same, but essentially what it does is it blocks out some of the moonlight. There's still
Great.
some kind of off in the edges, but you are able to block it. All
Perfect.
right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, Zelda, it is your turn.
Okay, so I got a 5, so I get to ignore 2 points of penalties. So I think that's supposed to that should even out my problem with the
you're
club.
You're at nothing.
All right. And Fortuna blasted the door open. Yeah.
Yep.
Do we see that bad boy outside the door?
Quentin or
yeah, Quentin.
Kanon?
Which bad boy?
No, not directly out the door. There's kind of a forest in the distance a little bit, kind of not too far. It's possible he's there, but you don't see him directly through the door now.
Okay.
You want to look for him?
I'm gonna go look for him.
Okay.
And I'm kind of excited. I'm gonna try to get as far away from both Fortuna and Raven as I can. And if
Okay.
I can spot, if I can get eyes, theater of the mind, if I can get eyes on primarily Quentin, but if I can catch Kanon too, all too good. Because I'm gonna do a bad spell and I would like to be alone for it.
A bad spell.
Yeah.
Oh my, okay.
I think it's time for a little Imperio.
Ooh. Yeah, I will say that you can do that, and you're wanting to make it an area of effect. Is that what you're looking to do?
The way the listing on Imperio is that it talks about PowerPoints, and I know we're not doing that, but just less of an area of effect and more of just catch another target.
Catch another.
with
Yeah,
it.
additional recipient. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, you can certainly do that. So let me find. Imperio is not puppet.
Yeah, it is. It's puppet.
Oh, it is? Oh, right. Yes, puppet. Oh, man, puppet. Rosalie loved puppet. Anyway, yes, so you're going to cast an unforgivable curse. So that's +2, so 5 minus 2. So you're going to be at a -3 to cast this.
Okay.
Oh, and it's veteran, so that'll actually be -4.
Yep. Totally fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do this. Oh God. All right. I'm gonna use a reroll because that's not great.
One of you, let's see. Oh, no. Okay.
That was what I was hoping for. The 8 explodes.
Whoa. Already with a raise.
20 minus 4 is a 16.
Wow, that's multiple raises. Oh boy. Okay. So the thing about Imperio is it makes your blood feel like it is on fire, but it doesn't actually do any direct damage. Oh no, wait, sorry. I was thinking of Crucio. Imperio, yeah, puppet. Wow, it's been a while.
So
you are
at the
able
very
to
least,
control them.
Quentin has to roll spirit. So
Yeah.
it's an opposed roll.
Yep, make a spirit roll. Oh, right, and you can make a spirit roll to Kanon if you want to.
And I think the shot of this is that she's squared off with Quentin and then kind of looks to the side and you see she's trying to body block, but the wand kind of swings to catch Kanon in this too. But all of her attention is focused on one person.
Okay.
I got
he
a
can't beat you.
3 explosions and a 1, so a 13.
Dang,
it is not
amazing.
quite enough. Do you want to keep that?
Yeah, I have to. I've got no more bennies to spend, even if I wanted.
Yeah. So this will
I'm
go
a boy
for
under control.
the rest of this whole thing, and you all of a sudden feel, Zelda, you feel sort of control over them, and you're trying to maintain it, but you can kind of feel like your thoughts affect what happens with them. So yeah, you've got them, and you got a buttload of successes. So that's 4 successes. And yeah, that's pretty freaking good. All right, good job. Now, Kanon, it is your turn, but you are under Imperio.
Yeah, I'm underneath this cloak. I drank this liquid, and my thoughts just don't feel like my own.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
So-
you are completely under her control because she got it with such a high raise, even over what you rolled.
Yeah, Kanon does a little bit. He starts to whimper. Slightly. He's like,
Oh man.
No.
So, what I will say here is that Zelda, you can make a roll for Kanon.
Oh my god. Wait, to do what?
You can make him whatever it is you want him to do.
I just want him to sit.
To
I
sit.
think she's
Okay.
she's just like full Caesar Milan, whatever his name was, just dog whisperer, like
Good boy.
Okay. Then why don't you
Yay.
use persuasion and make a persuasion roll?
I got a 5.
A 5, that's a success. Oh, okay. Now on to round 3. So, Kanon, you got a 10 of diamonds. Zelda, a queen of spades, or a 7 of spades.
I'm gonna burn a Benny. I want to see. I'm gonna, yeah.
The queen of clubs.
Every time. Keep my 7.
Megan, I think we skipped my turn.
Oh, did we? Okay, we'll come back. I'll
That's
give
okay.
you
It's
a
not a
turn
big
to
deal.
start off.
It's totally fine.
Well, your card here is a 10 of clubs.
Okay,
so
I'll go first.
that's fun. That's fun. And an 8 of clubs. Wow, so many clubs. That's yours, Fortuna. Would anyone like to redraw?
Clubs are bad, right?
All right, yes.
So I'll use my Benny to redraw.
Okay, 4 of diamonds. It's not a club. You want to keep it?
Yes, please.
Okay. Everyone else good? Okay, Raven, you go first. This will be for the last round. All
Okay.
right.
So we see all of this we don't see Zelda casting it, but do we see what Kanon is doing?
Yeah, you could see what Kanon is doing. If you wanted to try to see what Zelda is doing, I'd say you could make a notice roll. She was really trying to hide it. She got a really high raise. You can make a notice roll to -4
No,
if
that's
you
fine.
want to see it.
No,
Can
no,
I
no.
make-
Can I telegraph it? Like when she told them both to sit, like if they both did it simultaneously, I want it to be a giveaway. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Please
And
do.
if
so-
that's the case,
So you mean Quentin sat and so did Kanon?
yeah.
Oh. Okay. Wow. Then so what's Quentin doing? He's just sitting?
They're just sitting there. They look like they're fighting, kind of, but they're just sitting there. They're not really doing a lot of anything. She has complete control over both of them.
Fighting with their facial expressions.
So there's
Yeah,
so
their
then
eyes.
let me ask you mechanic wise, there's no point of casting a spell on top of her spell because she's got them.
It depends on what it is that you want to do, but I mean, they are in control currently.
Is there
That doesn't necessarily mean they won't change form.
right.
She doesn't necessarily have control over that because they don't have control over that. But they're still.
Is there any way to telepathically tell Quentin to run away?
There is a spell that I say you guys can use. I don't think it's on the list, but it's called Mind Link. And
Or at least when Zelda's spell is done, like his mission is to just run away.
okay, so you're wanting to.
If
No,
it's
there
too
is one that
complicated, then
does
don't worry
that.
about it.
No, it's not. Let's do. You think if there's a better one for that? I like. Well, let's say Mind Wipe. Essentially, you're using legilimens. I'll let you use legilimens for this if you want to sort of implant a thought.
Okay,
into
so let's
his
do
mind.
that. Implant a thought of basically to not attack any of us.
It's a
Yeah.
false memory charm.
Essentially.
Okay. Here we go.
And don't forget, you've got your +2 from the +1
Plus
from
one.
the potion.
Mm-hmm. Oh. No, I got 2 and 2, so it's just 3.
Do you want to re-roll it?
I don't think I have any more rerolls, do I?
I show that you have 2 bennies here.
Oh, really? Okay, then I'll re-roll it.
Hey.
Okay. Aced my wild. 6. 6 again. 12. 12,
Nice.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Okay, so what you do, Raven, you focus in with your wand right at Quentin, and you plant a very, very clear memory that all he wants to do is get away and run away. And you do that so hard that all of a sudden you see, it's like everything starts to melt. And as that happens, Quentin gets up and turns and runs off, and then he starts to melt. Everything else starts to melt, and then all of a sudden, you're back in the hallway, and Phobiter is there once more, and he says,
Oh, that was an interesting nightmare. Very much enjoyed it. Thank you for that. Now I only need it.
but before we do that, we are going to take a quick bio break.
No! Dang it!
I want to tell you folks, don't forget that we are giving away one of these fancy books. And let me tell you, seriously, like this is all you need to play Savage Worlds. This book has everything you need right here. So this is a great book to have. Don't forget to enter. You have before 3:45. We will come back. We will check in with chat, but give us about 5 or 6 minutes. Stay tuned if you want to see what happens next.
See you guys soon.
More nightmares.
Great and mighty Dark One, hear my summons. Bring plague and misery unto this wretched world, and be born again in the blood of this unworthy servant.
What are you guys doing in here?
Huh? Nothing.
I thought you said no one was at home.
Nobody's supposed to be home. When do you get out of here?
No. Why are you wearing dresses?
This is not
There's a pentagon on the wall.
That's a pentagram.
That's a pentagon.
It's a pentagram.
Gone.
Pentagram.
Gone. It's a pentagon that has to have a star to be a pentagram. Are you guys forming a cult?
We are summoning a god of pain and destruction to rain misery on my stupid stepdad for being a total boner.
Sick.
And Kyle Bates, because he ruined the next season of Game of Thrones for me when I specifically told him I hadn't read the books.
Douche.
Is there gonna be a human sacrifice?
Yes.
No. What?
Whatever. I'm in.
You can't
No.
just be in. Like, there's a whole process.
Let me in your cult. I'm gonna tell Leonard about the time I caught you trying on my bras in my room.
What? No.
That's not how you do that, is it? Let me in your cult, or I'll tell Mom that you used her candles for a satanic ritual.
No. Go back to the part about him
No,
trying
that
to
didn't
bras.
happen.
In season 4 of Game of Thrones, Tyrion and
You can be in the cult.
What? No,
you.
she cannot be in the cult.
Definitely in the cult now. Thank you.
Gonna put up with this?
I do have a knife in my hand.
She does have a knife. It's a good point.
Okay, God. Everyone gather. You're gonna cut your hand and give an incantation to the dark void.
Oh, dark monster thing. Bring sadness. You know what? This is dumb. Can we get to the part with the human sacrifice?
There's no human sacrifice.
Dude.
What? How? You have to have like a fatted calf
Yes.
or a
No.
unicorn.
Why are you agreeing with her?
Or a virgin.
Absolutely.
We could use Leonard.
No, you can't use me. Guys, I'm totally not a virgin, all right?
not a virgin.
Prove
I've
it.
done the
Told me.
sex.
Describe it in detail.
There's two of us.
Step one.
Step one, man loves a woman. And then
I'll take that. And plus, this one was trying on bras in my room. Pretty sure still a virgin.
We could kill Alan.
And we can kill Alan.
Kill Alan!
We're not killing anybody. Cut your hand. Put blood in the bowl. No more fun.
Wait. Did one of you already use this?
No.
Because I would bet money that one of you is a leper.
This is why I didn't want her to be in the cult.
I didn't want her in the cult.
I don't want you in the cult.
It's not your cult.
It is now.
You know what? Fine. I don't want to do this anymore. There is no cult.
You can't.
No cult.
Leonard. You're a nightmare.
I'm a hero. I just saved the entire world from your evil cult.
What? Okay, good.
My dad needs his bowl. No cult.
Be done. Leonard.
Excuse me.
You're a nightmare.
I'm a nightmare? I just saved the world from your evil cult. Get out of here. Get out of here.
My dad needs his bowl and his letter opener. I'm gonna get that back.
I'll get it to you. I'll see you later. Tuesday. You got white
Your
stuff.
friend sucks.
Are you okay?
I'm so sorry about the
Are you
wax.
all right?
Fine.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry.
Become inspired by Sirenscape Online Player's massive sound library and weave your tabletop legends by building custom sound sets that bring your immersive world to life. Simply download the app to access the entire Sirenscape archive anytime you need epic sounds. The online player works perfectly alongside any virtual tabletop to bring your players together no matter where they are in the world. Broadcast your custom sound sets in real time with flawless audio quality to give them a game they'll never forget. Get the Sirenscape Online Player today at Sirenscape.com.
Yes, I did it. I made us come back with my magic. Hello! Welcome back, everyone. We are in the midst of many different nightmares. But before we jump back into this nightmare world, let's check in with chat and see what chat has to say. What is chat thinking? Is chat feeling all nightmarish too?
I
There's
chat,
some
well,
Yasha happening in chat.
Yeah.
Well, no, because I was saying sit boy, and like nobody got it. Nobody says sit boy to him, and that's how she controls it.
Jason Nielsen 72 is saying yes, Megan does a great job.
Heck yeah.
Cindy David 95
Killing
saying yeah, she's a fantastic GM. I agree.
Absolutely.
Thanks,
I
David.
agree.
You guys can get yourself a Megan. I highly recommend it, chat.
Oh man.
And I love how Michelle, like, you're in there with stuff too. All right, chat. Do you think if Raven fails in every turn, that Kanon becomes a Manchurian candidate and tries to eat us off?
And we all agreed, yes.
Yes. That's funny.
Just thinking about worst case scenarios. It haunts me.
Yeah.
And the fight over if Kanon is a good or a bad boy.
It's hard to know, right?
Schrodinger's good boy.
Hard to know. Oh, B for Raven.
Nice.
Magic happening.
Oh, thank you.
That's very exciting. Yeah, that is from Sarah.
Sarah,
I
thank
assume
you.
Sarah BC1. Sarah BC1 also earlier, that wild magic that we got, that was a donation by Sarah BC1.
Yes.
Yes, Sarah.
That
thank
and
you.
one of the other
Thank you,
things. I forget what the
Sarah.
other thing was.
Am I gonna
And
be magnetic again when we come back from the nightmare?
Oh, that's
Why did that loud
right.
stuff last?
we also have a few follows from Danish Queen and Pulsarone. Or Roni? I don't know. And the Real POTUS 98. I think we got that one. But he did gift a sub to J Matthews 85, which is nice. Thanks for doing that. J Matthews is a mysterious stranger, a saving throw folk who's come over here.
Hey, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Welcome to the channel.
All right. Let's jump back in. So after everything kind of melted away, you do find yourself back in the hallway with Phobiter. And right as he came in and kind of seemed to congratulate you for a wonderful nightmare, he wanders off once again, and you are left in the same empty hallway that you were in before.
Am I Phobiter? This ADHD. It's a mood.
Can I take this cloak off now?
I didn't realize that would transfer from the Dreamland to other Dreamland. But yes, please. That's a very expensive cloak. Thank you. I got the good discount on it.
When Fortuna says that, Zelda's gonna try to flex a little bit and see if the Imperio is still working on him.
It doesn't seem to be when you try.
She's a little relieved, TBH. Okay, good.
So Zelda, I don't want to. I mean, I know we are in like a fake dreamland where we also could die, but you did do like a crazy spell out there, huh?
What? I can't hear you. I'm so old.
Well, I guess I would like to respect my elders and not bother you about it. You can't hear me, but I don't know. Hey, Raven, did you see that? What Zelda did?
I don't think so, and I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever she did, good on you, Miss Zambini. You did great.
I feel like this is weird. They're getting along now. Hey, Kanon, come on, you be my buddy. Wait, why are these two getting along now? This is crazy.
I don't. I guess it's a little bit odd, but Raven, what did you do to cause him to run away? As I stand over next to my buddy. Fortuna's my buddy. I'm gonna stand next to her.
I just simply went into his thoughts and memories and told him to run.
That's all he did. That's all he did. He ran.
He ran off like the small dog that he is.
As you all are having this conversation, you hear a down the hallway. It's closer to Kanon's office. And if you look down there, you see a door is open, and there's a pleasant light coming out of that door.
Should we try that door next?
Yeah, that's our point. Yeah, looking through doors.
It happens to be room 3.
We've got more nightmares to take care of anyway.
Are you feeling well, Kanon?
All right. I was a little shaken. Having to relive that and really feeling like it was truly happening. I never want to really I thank you for getting me out of that cage. You all covered me up because it could have been bad if I would have turned, because sometimes I can't really help it myself. But now I feel a lot better now that nightmare's finally over. For now, anyway. Thank you, Professor. I think I'll be okay right now.
So is your nightmare like being chased by Quentin, or is it being trapped in a room full of your cool new buddies?
Well, I guess the cool new buddies would be a new addition. Most of the time, it's mostly me running from him. He's trying to chase me because Quentin, if you all have never heard of him, he's actually a member of the Cabal. He's actually the one that bit me as well. That turned me into a werewolf, and I just feel like I'm always running from him. He's always trying to find me, always trying to get me to join this Cabal that I've heard nightmares about, and we're just now getting more and more information about everything now that we're working on this case, and I definitely feel like that he's got to be behind this somehow. This feeling just so real. I could feel like the bite pulsing, and I'm just glad that it's done. but it's done. I never hope that I get trapped in a room like that with all of you again, because I can't promise anything.
Well, I think we did a pretty good job making sure you didn't bite one of us. I think we were all there together, so it was fine. Plus, I've already beaten you once, so I could probably do it another time too.
But you know what? I appreciate it, Fortuna. I mean, you kind of know. I mean, you know about werewolves, and you know about my situation more. But you know, you were good about it the first time, and helping me out again. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, cloaks on head. Always a simple solution for a werewolf. Not many people think about that. They go first to, oh, gotta murder the werewolf, not just like put blanket on head.
You know what? Maybe I should start wearing a cloak then.
Yeah, you see? Like, just get the hood, right? Like, what's the easy solution?
I could do that. Yeah.
As you all are continuing to talk about this, you hear another, but kind of feels like it's closer.
We'll get to you in a second.
Zelda, is this your nightmare? Are you afraid of small, laughing voices?
Honestly, yes, because I work with children, but I don't think that this is mine, no.
So it's mine? Huh.
Are you afraid of joy?
What? No, I like a good laugh. This is creepy though, for sure. Do you think it's a snake? The snake is laughing now. Oh no, snake is gone.
If the snake or anything like it comes back, I think we should be wands hot, as they say in the States.
Oh, I like that phrase. I'll remember that.
Wands at the ready.
Oh, that's the weird British, and it's not as cool sounding.
Hot wands. Get the hot wands out. All right, here's next time.
Do you all want to go to the room that seems to be open?
Yes.
Yes.
So as you walk down the hall back towards Kanon's office a little bit, you open the door, and this looks like the most pleasant little cottage you've ever seen. It's all nice and warm and toasty, and it looks like maybe it's nighttime, but the fire has lit up the place pretty well. And everyone make me a notice roll at a -2.
Two.
2.
3.
1. 1. Wow, 3. Yeah, you keep hearing this. And you have this sense of some little creature bouncing about in here. But beyond that, it's really hard to tell what's going. But one thing you all do notice is how clean this place is. It's so like nice and pleasant and well kept, and I don't know, very fresh. Something stands out about that. So if anyone would like to make you could make an academics roll. It could be common knowledge, or it could be occult. Anyone wants to do that.
Can I also cast Revelio to see if this creature reveals itself?
Yes, indeed.
Sweet. I'm rolling occult, and I got an 8.
An 8? Ooh, that's with a raise.
I did academics and a 5.
5, okay.
Is the potion still active from Delta?
Yeah, I believe so.
5 for me, for spellcasting.
5. For Revelio. Fortuna, did you want to make
Yeah,
a roll?
Fortuna got a 3 in common knowledge. Not really know what's happening.
Okay, yeah, Fortuna, you're just like, what the hell? And Raven, you are able to cast Revelio, and right before she does, Zelda, you see this little creature, and I'm gonna say that when you see it, you know what it is, but you see it kind of right at first. You see like a little hat, like a little pointy hat, and then Revelio, all of a sudden, basically it was hiding behind like a barrel, and you essentially make the barrel disappear, and there's just this little guy. See if you can see him. Yeah, that little guy, and he is kind of there like, oh, and as soon as you all see him, he kind of like darts really fast somewhere else. And Zelda, because you got a raise, I'm gonna say you know exactly what that is. That is a brownie. This is another creature that is associated with dreams. And what brownies do, and Zelda, you know this as well, they will come in and do chores for you as long as you don't offend them, and as long as you give them food every now and then. They're pretty helpful to have about, but if you offend them, they might steal pies off of your windowsills. They might scare your sheep. They could do all kinds of things.
Fortuna, do you have any pocket snacks on you?
I mean, they are Fortuna's pocket snacks, but yes, what?
I will give you gold for a pocket snack, please. Just a little bit for the brownie.
You know, like, I am very wealthy, right? Like, I don't really,
Well,
like, money is
what
meaningless.
you value.
All right, here, you can have a bit of, is this for the little thingy?
It's for the brownie, yes.
Oh, it's not the kind of naive. Yeah, I make it smaller, cut it in half. Here, just this like the size of the whole brownie. Here, I put it in half and I eat it. It's probably gonna extend the stomach for like, gross here.
And I'm gonna offer it to the brownie. Like she squats down and just offers it out.
Okay, so as you do that, you kind of hear a, and then like kind of like two little hands peek around a corner, and a little head comes out, and then he kind of inches closer and kind of looks at all of you, and eventually he steals the food and he disappears in a burst of dust. And as he does, there's a piece of paper that just kind of floats down to the ground, and you kind of hear him go in the corner.
What a cutie. I want to keep him forever. What does the paper say?
The paper says, I can fly, but I have no wings. So now you have two parts of the riddle. And once you gain that, the room seems to melt away, and you find yourselves back in the hallway.
Oh, not nightmare, just clue.
So,
interesting.
right. Huh.
So first part of riddle was I cast shadow something.
Wherever I go, darkness follows me.
Got it. Wherever I go, darkness follows. Second one is I can fly but have no wings.
Yes.
Is it the book?
You say that. Nothing happens.
Oh, do we just get as many guesses as we want?
Jackal.
You
Is it a
don't
jackal?
know.
It's a jackal. Is it a jackal? It's a jackal.
Say jackal.
Friend,
Doesn't work.
fire, time.
Not working.
Oh, like
Not working.
a thing like in the sky that exists, have no wing, but fly. Like a sun, moon.
Sun. Nothing's happening, but there are other rooms you could try and go into.
Can't metagame this, just say things. Yell! All of it.
Can we look underneath where the light is of these doors? See if anything is shining through, or a door that seems quite intriguing to approach?
Not that you can see per se. There's a door to right next to the room you were just in, which was room 3. Room 2, it seems kind of, I don't know, just the energy there seems oppressive. 4, though, something about that one seems, I don't know, it's not a light, it's a feeling, but you're not entirely sure. Do you want to get a little bit closer?
Yes, I'd walk up to the door.
So you walk up to the door. Do you want to open it?
Oh, God.
I turn around and I go, should we try door number 4?
I mean, if you think that there's possibly something back there, wand at the ready.
I just have a feeling, perhaps.
As you are standing here at the door flies open, and a woman comes out, and she goes, "Oh, Fortuna, there you are. Get in here right now. It's your turn." And as she says that, the room changes, and you are in a classroom at Hogwarts. And Fortuna, you find yourself at the front of the class, and everyone else, you all are seated within the class. And she says, "All right, now show us what sort of spell work you've been working on, Fortuna. Go ahead, cast whatever it is that you have been working on, whatever spells you want."
I can do a spell. I can do a spell. Protego.
Okay, make a spellcasting roll. Roll your spellcasting die.
I'm sorry, Fortuna.
Do I recognize the professor in this? Is this a colleague of mine?
Yeah, I will say, oh man, if I can, Gilda Mary Thought, I think is her name. She took over for for Dada, Defense Against the Dark Arts, from you.
Oh my God, yes. Oh, Zelda.
A 5.
Losing her mind.
So you cast Protego, and you think you're okay at it, but you cast it. This is the best Protego that has ever happened. It's perfect. And the teacher goes, ugh. All right, what else do you have? Cast another one.
I like nailed it, though. I got it.
You did, yes, very clearly you nailed it, but I want to see more.
Okay, Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah, make your spellcasting roll.
Is that how she holds her wand when she casts? Just like.
When I was in school, it was, boy.
Love it.
It's like a 3, but I don't feel like it matters if I succeed or not, so I'm gonna leave it.
Yeah, you cast it, and this is the best Wingardium Leviosa ever. And she goes, great, do you want to cast any more then to show the class? And you look around the class, and everyone just seems kind of like huffy, and they're just kind of sitting there like, they seem not very happy with you.
Can I secretly cast Boost on her to like boost her what's the attitude, like to be like, okay, I got this.
Yeah, you can do that. So you can't do it on attributes, but you could do it on, I'll say, well, you could do it on spellcasting if you wanted.
Yeah, may I do that?
Yeah.
Heck yes.
So okay, here we go.
Boost lowered. You got it? Okay.
Sorry, no, go ahead, you read it, because you know him better than I do.
Boost lower trait. Yeah, so you're basically giving a +1, so you're just rolling this at a -1.
Okay. Well, actually, then I have the +1, so it kind of cancels out.
There you go. Yep.
You just have a beautiful chain of helping
yes, I
spellcasting.
aced my 6.
Yes. There you go.
So 9. So I secretly do it underneath so that to help Fortuna, because I know how she feels.
Oh yeah. So you feel even like, you feel a little bit better with your spell casting. Just all of a sudden you feel this boost. And the teacher goes, cast another one. Go ahead. Show us what you can do.
Okay. Geez, Louise, Lumos.
Yeah. Make your spellcasting roll.
What is the plus now with?
+1.
+1.
Zelda's just doodling notes about, I think it's just like Gilda Mary Thought is a subpar mind. Like just talking trash.
That's a 5.
A 5. Oh, yeah. Yeah, somehow you still got a raise on this. It's like the best ever. And she just goes, of course. Every single spell that you cast is the best spell that has ever happened. But that is not the schoolwork I've seen you do. This is just another one of those things, right, where you just are coasting on the potion that your family made for you. And whenever she says that, everyone kind of goes, you hear some mumbling. That's all you're good for, isn't it? It's just drinking a potion and getting by your family's fame.
I told you I don't take it for school stuff.
Then that's why all of your spells are perfect.
No, I work hard on spells. It is hard for me like it is for everyone else. I study and I'm not great at it, but sometimes I have a good day, sometimes I have like a bad day.
All of that is clearly a lie, as you just cast the best spells that I've ever seen, even outside of this school, and all these students know. And what you are doing is you are showing up everyone here without doing any work of any kind. You will never amount to anything in this world because all you ever do is float on your family's invention of Felis Felicus. That is it, and that's all you're ever going to be worth. You might as well get out of here now. And I mean, this is like, as she's saying all of this, it's almost like she's growing bigger at the same time, leaning over you more and more and more, putting more pressure upon you. The rest of the class is laughing and pointing and agreeing and mumbling. And as all of this is happening, it all starts to melt away. And you find yourself back in the hallway.
Fortuna, I'm so sorry to make you go through that. I completely understand not being accepted.
I mean, I said I didn't eat your nightmares, but that was quite tasty.
Is that what Professor Mary thought is actually like?
Oh, it's not like everyone had the professor like that growing up. No?
If either of you look at me, I will hex you into oblivion.
You know what, Zelda? Pretty sure when walking that room I heard you laughing and me getting yelled at, but you know.
I don't look at Zelda.
As you all are having this conversation, a door away from Kanon's office, more towards the death chamber, opens up, and a young boy, not too young, but still a moderately young teenager, pokes his head out and he says, "Oh, Professor Zambini, we need your help." And Professor Zambini, you recognize this student as your student Albus.
Oh, a little suck up. Yes, Albus.
Yes, please.
Do you need?
Come quick. And he goes back into the room. Do you want to follow?
Well, I guess it's my turn. First things first. And I'm going to burn another one of my BBBBs.
Oh.
I would like to reverse my nerfing of Kanon's athletics, just in case that's relevant.
Okay. Sweet. I like it.
I will spend that because I feel like I just hit you real hard during your dream.
It's all right.
Let me knock that bad boy out. Yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and follow.
Okay, so you follow, and as you go into this room, you all just are there. Everything seems, it's like you blink and all of a sudden you're in a new place. And this, for the three of you, it seems like a house just absolutely filled to the brim with potions and all kinds of things everywhere. And Zelda, as you come in, you recognize this. This is your home back in America. And in this room, this was your room where it's sort of like your study, where you built all kinds of potions and you did all kinds of experiments and you were discovering everything you could. And there is your husband. He's here. Oh, and your kids are here. Oh, and some of your students from school are here. And they all just seem to be having a good old time. And the four of you notice these potions. They're bubbling up, and they don't look particularly stable, but everyone else seems to not even notice, and they seem to be completely fine and happy to be here. They come over to you, Zelda, and say, "Oh, it's so lovely to see you, Professor. I'm so happy." This is Albus. He says, "I'm so happy that you're here. We just love to look at all the potions that you have. We just want to get down in them." And your kids and everybody are just there, and they're just kind of cooing over everything.
Yeah, I think Zelda just gets super like pale and is sort of like as they start bubbling up, she's familiar. This is just the nightmare that she has all the time, and she's just trying to like push people away from it and trying to convince them to leave the room. Like, we should go in the room where tea happened. We don't have to be in here.
Everything.
Please help me get them out the room, please.
Everything you say, they just, it's like it goes straight past them, and they're like, "Oh, we would never do that. We want to stay here with you and see all your great things, and we want to understand how your potions work." Like it's almost like as you start to try to lead them out of the door, it's like they appear back on the other side of the room, closer to the potions before, and all of you can feel this room is getting hotter. It's heating up.
I think as Zelda's doing all this, like when she kind of gets to Obi, her husband, like she just sort of freezes and is just like locked in silent eye contact with him because she hasn't seen him in years.
He sees you looking at him, and he comes over and he says, "Hi, darling. Isn't this wonderful that everyone's here to see your potions? It's so exciting." He seems like he's just saw you 2 minutes ago. Nothing seems strange for him.
She throws her arms around him.
Whenever you do that, he hugs you back. He goes, "Oh, well, I love you too. It's I'm glad that you're so happy. I brought everyone here, brought the kids home. I brought some of your students that I thought that would like to see your potions." And as he's saying that, you can see behind him, the potions are starting to overflow.
Need to get out. You will all need to get out, please.
Oh, darling, we would never leave. No,
Get them
we
out of
wouldn't
the room.
leave.
Get them out of the room.
And as you say that, you all feel this heat intensifies, and you're looking at your husband's face when all of these potions explode, and you just see the look on his face as it hits him, and then everything disappears, melts away, and you find yourself back in the hallway.
Well, that one was dark. But you all have given me what I asked for, and I can tell you I don't get new experiences very often, so this was quite the treat. Thank you for that. Well, I see that you have 2 pieces of the puzzle, but you are still missing 1. I hope you survive.
And he disappears very coldly. You all see that, B for Raven. You all see that Zelda is very shaken by this. We also have a reroll for Abria and for Kanon.
Yay.
Thank you,
Awesome.
guys.
Sarah BC1 is the bit boss.
Sarah.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Thank
Sarah.
This is nothing you have known about Zelda. You don't even know much about her family or where they are, any of those kinds of things, but this was the most vulnerable you have ever seen any aspect of Zelda.
I'm gonna walk over and hold her hand. She held mine. And I'm just gonna stand there quietly. I know how it is to lose family.
Zelda doesn't say anything. She just gives your hand a little squeeze and just continues sobbing into her hand.
I'm sorry, Zelda. This is not a great place for any of us, but I do want to point out that this was all Eloise's fault, and I can't wait to beat the crap out of her when I see her later. I hope she's having a very bad time also. But we have 2 parts of the riddle. Need 1 more, huh? There's 3?
We need to find the last one.
I say let's find it and we get out of here. Professor, are you going to be all right?
I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you all. I'm okay.
Kanon's gonna walk over and just grab your other hand. He just reaches down and gives it a kiss on the top of the hand. He says, "Professor, let us. I know it would be difficult for you, and that goes for the 3 of you as well too. I mean, we've obviously found out dark dreams, dark thoughts that we all have in our head, whether they're real or not. But I think we all need to stick together with all of this. This is doing a number on each of us. I do believe we have to be here for each other. I want you all to know that I am here for you."
I am so sorry for the way I have treated you, the curse, the spell in your nightmare. That was beyond the pale. I'm so sorry to all of you for everything.
Zelda, you do not need to apologize. Well, maybe to Kanon, I don't know, but he was gonna eat us. I feel like we all did bad stuff. Or imagine we did bad stuff. Whatever it is, but it's in the past now.
I think we could take from this is that we're all family now. And
okay, all right, well,
we should... Well, fine, Fortuna, you're not. But the rest of us are.
She's like the cousin that comes from the outside.
Yeah,
All right.
she's the outside cousin.
well, maybe you... Yeah, I joke a lot, but maybe you see now why I don't really stay in town too much. I was told to get out, so I got out.
Please understand that as soon as all of this is over, I will be having words with Professor Merrythought. And by words, I mean I will do something terrible to her involving a potion.
It's okay. She's like almost dead. She's still old. It's like not a big deal. Seriously.
As someone who is also almost dead.
Well, she's older
there's
than
a-
you, I think. She's
There's
very
a lot
old.
we can do in that span.
I think her bones are very soft. You just trip her, she'll, you know.
Or we could just fire her from her position at Hogwarts.
You know, I don't know who I'm more mad at right now. Is the old teacher seeing that again as an adult and seeing how messed up it was, or Eloise?
As you say her name,
oh god,
you down the hallway towards the death chamber, you hear kind of a just pull harder. Just it sounds very much like Eloise.
Eco the dingbat.
Do you want to go
Right
that
her?
direction?
Yes.
Yes.
So you can hear, it seems to be room 11. So you open this door, I assume, yes? And as you do, sand comes pouring out of the room. And as soon as as it stops a little bit, you can look in. You see some little weird man and Eloise Mintumble both stuck down in the middle of this sand. And Eloise, I've lost your glasses. Here, there. And Eloise goes, "Oh my goodness, I'm so glad to see you four. Help me out. I tried to help the Sandman here because he said he needed help.
Locomotor
and then I got
Mortis.
stuck." What?
I want to
You wanna cast a
cast.
spell?
Yeah, I don't like her.
He's about to get beaten.
Yeah. 8 exploded for a total of 9.
Oh,
Minus
nice.
whatever
Yeah.
minus is.
I'll say, because you got the raise there, outside of the minuses, that you are able to essentially like lift both of them up and transport them outside of the room. And they're just like brushing sand off, and Eloise says, "Oh, this has been a horrible experience." And the other man says, "Oh, well, thank you. Not thank you to you, Miss Mintumble, because you just got stuck in here with me. But I very much appreciate it. Sometimes, I get stuck in my own sand. What can I say? Oh, I think I have something for you." And he kind of looks around, pulls out a piece of paper, and hands you the next clue, which is, "I can cry, but I have no eyes." And you now have all 3 of the clues to figure out how to find Nu, who is keeping Baku at bay. Well, I found my very own clue right here. See,
Eloise,
I helped.
if you talk again, someone is gonna hit you, and I don't know who, because we're all fighting to do it. So just shut up.
If you make another nightmare potion like this, I'm going to find your family, your family's dog, your family's best friends, and I'm going to beat the living crap out of all of them. Do you hear what I'm saying, Eloise?
Yes. Yeah.
That's after I beat the crap out of you. I feel like that was implied, but I'll say it out loud.
You're good. It was implied.
Oh.
Alright, give us that stupid clue. I ripped the paper out of her hands.
Oh. Yeah, so you now have all 3 parts of the clue, which in order are: I can fly, but I have no wings. I can cry, but I have no eyes. Wherever I go, darkness follows me.
Or did we have to say what we think is the answer in front of the locked door? Because that's going to get us there, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I might have a thought, perhaps.
Okay.
Kanon walks over to the door and he repeats it. "Where I go, darkness follows me. I can fly, but I have no wings. I can cry, but I have no eyes. Are you a cloud?"
As you say that, all of the locks start to unlock, and the door pops open. And you can see this room is a bit dark, but it feels electric. Do you want to go in?
Electric.
Well reasoned, Mr. Featherby. What was Kanon's house when he was at Hogwarts?
I mean, I feel like Caven was Ravenclaw, but...
Kanon and Adam Conn are both Ravenclaw.
Yeah. 10 points to Raven.
Getting points.
Force of habit.
All right, wands at the ready, ladies. I take my wand, or actually I take my cane, and I just kind of push the door open more, and I step in.
So as you open this door and step in, this room is a room. It looks like a room that could really be in the Department of Mysteries, but there is a huge storm cloud in this room. And as you come in, it's like the weird thing about the storm cloud is it looks like it has like these tendrils that are coming out of it, and they're going through the wall and through the floor and through the ceiling. And when it sees you come in, it snakes one of those tendrils out right at you. And we're going to move into a combat. We'll start this as a regular combat, but we may have to switch to a quick encounter just to speed things up. So let's start off, and I will deal you all in. And Kanon, it's reaching out to you, and as it comes closer, it doesn't feel very good. It feels like it's trying to suck energy from you. All right, so you get a jack of what is this? Clubs. That's you, Kanon. And for not Raven, I always think of you as a Raven. Zelda, you get a 9 of spades or a jack of spades.
I can't get blow. Okay. Thanks.
And Raven, you got a 6 of spades. Oh my goodness, all the spades. And an ace of spades for you, Fortuna. All right.
Ace of spades.
And the storm cloud gets an ace of hearts.
Ooh.
You said clubs are bad?
Not for combat. That's only a
combat,
dramatic
that's right.
task thing.
Right.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So this means, let's see, spades, hearts. This means, Fortuna, you will be first.
Are we seriously battling the sky? Like a cloud? Are we beating? Hey, a team, just to be clear before I go here, are we fighting at the sky? Are we fighting a cloud? Also the sky?
I think it's tendrils, isn't it?
So I will say, if you all want to make similar to before, it could be a academics roll, a cult,
yes.
or what was the other one? Common knowledge.
Common knowledge.
I mean,
4 in academics.
5 in common knowledge.
Okay.
3 in common knowledge.
3. Did you want to roll, Zelda?
Yeah.
Okay.
9.
9. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
My
so,
score's going good today.
Right. So those of you who got above a 4, you know, you're like, okay, you have enough context here to feel like this is probably some other kind of demon or god or spirit or something that's associated with dreams. And you assume that it will follow any of the same rules that anything seemingly else has so far in regards to magic. Zelda, you putting the name New and what you're seeing together, you know that this is an Asian spirit that essentially slowly drains your life force through your nightmares and sometimes takes the shape of a storm cloud.
I convey that.
Oh, okay, got it. It's evil cloud, so we do fight cloud.
Yes, we have to kill the cloud, I think.
It's been a weird day, not gonna lie. All right, in that case, sorry, I had a thing for this, and I completely forgot.
Poncho.
Would elemental manipulation, like it is the sky? Can I control the sky? Is that how that works?
So elemental manipulation is kind of like you could use air to like knock somebody over.
Okay, so maybe not helpful.
Beyond that, it's not as powerful, but you could still utilize that in some way if you wanted.
No, I think Fortuna would see big tendrils, scary cloud. I chop off tendrils with my knife.
Okay, I like it. So make a fighting roll.
Tired of magic. It's over for me now. Okay. That is a double exploding.
Woo!
So if it's double exploding, I only keep 1/6. Is that correct?
You just re-roll whichever one exploded.
They both did.
So roll them again.
roll
And
both
whichever
of
one
Both
gets
of them? Okay.
the highest by the end, you use that
I
one.
see. Okay, so that's an 11.
An 11. So that is with a raise. So that means that right. You gotta hit this dude. I'm gonna find it. You do. Just barely. Yeah. So this is not a raise over his actually, hang on. Is it a raise over his parry? Yes, it is. Barely. You guys are getting to hear the inner workings of my brain. So roll your damage.
Okay.
And that is a D8 plus D4 and a plus a D6 because you got a raise.
D8 plus D4 and a D6. Okay.
Yes.
That is a 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 total?
A 9. Okay. Yeah. It doesn't seem to do much to this thing.
So I guess knife not good against cloud. Who knew? Sorry, guys.
Okay, so that was your turn. Now it is the cloud's turn. So the cloud was already reaching out towards you, Kanon. So it is going to try to hit you.
Go away, Cloud.
Go away, Cloud. Get out of here, Cloud. Let me get the right die, of course. Okay, that was poor. What is your parry?
Well, because I took fighting, my parry has now increased to a 6.
A 6. Well, that's not going to do it. Let's try to spend a Benny, and we will.
Oh, dang it! I forgot you about bennies.
I do. That is a 6, which is a hit. So, all this cloud does is reach out and touch you with one of those tendrils, and this does not feel right. Oh, actually, it was a +2. I forgot of that. But you're not. It doesn't seem to be doing too much to you beyond that, but it's touching you, and that doesn't feel good. It feels like you just barely escaped some serious damage so far. All right, that was its turn. Next is Kanon, is you.
Yeah, this thing comes up to me. It starts to. I wanna step back a little bit, and I want to cast. I swish my wand around and I say Protego Diabolica, and I want to cast a barrier in between. The barrier creates 10-yard long, 2-yard tall barrier between us and it. Nice. If I can. It is seasoned, but also I want to use my my adventure card I got earlier, which gives me a +2 on my spellcasting.
Yeah, okay. Arcane
Nice.
Inspiration. Nice.
Is that just for one round?
Nope, it's for the entire encounter.
Oh, snap! Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna create a barrier. And it is seasoned, which that takes it at a -1, but I got that +2.
Yeah,
so
seasoned is just right above you. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alrighty, here we go. I got a reroll. I'm gonna use a reroll.
Okay.
One of those. Bam! Come on, there we go. There's one explosion. Okay, that's gonna give me an 8. Cast
An 8,
barrier.
yes, that is a hit. So, you're trying to cast a barrier. So, you want to put something up, basically like a wall type thing, or are you wanting to do like an invisible shield?
Yeah, like an invisible wall. Boom, just like right up in front of us, so we can at least try to see what this thing is doing.
Yeah, you're able to do that. And I'm going to say, since it had a tendril out, that you essentially drop it on the tendril, and you can. I'll let you try to do damage for that. And then also you have the barrier, which essentially has a toughness of 10. So if somebody wanted to knock it down, they'd have to get over 10. And then let's say just do your strength, roll that, whatever your strength is, and that will be your damage.
Okie dokie. Nice. That is going to be a 5.
Didn't seem to do much.
Dang it.
Just kind of like dissipated.
Well,
Didn't even seem to upset it too much. All right, so that
I told
was
it to go away. It went away.
Next is Zelda.
Okay. Let's go. Can I try to shrink it with a shrink spell?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So I'm gonna try a reducio.
I like it.
See how this goes. Okay, I was due. Well, that's a critical failure.
Oh no,
So-
that's backfire. Dynamic backlash. So
I knew
let's
it was coming
see.
because I had one really good roll, and I was like,
Yeah.
what's it gonna happen?
That's definitely how it goes. All right, roll me 2d6.
No. Don't want to. A 4 and a 1. 5.
5 total. So that is a short circuit. The power fails, but the power points, you don't have to worry about that. Just spent along with additional. So basically your next spell will be at a -1. So
Okay.
could have been way worse. There are a lot of really bad things in here. So you lucked out. But yeah, it just kind of like short circuits doesn't do much of anything. Is there anything else you would like to do?
No. I don't see what's
Okay.
even. No, I'm good.
All right, Raven, it is your turn.
Okay. Do I see these tendrils going after? Is there a lot of tendrils, or it's just the one that came after Kanon?
There are a lot. They're kind of just everywhere. Most of them are going out through the walls and ceilings and
Am
stuff
I
right
allowed
now.
to cast through the shield?
Yeah,
Yes?
you can.
Okay. Then I'm going to start casting Bombarda at a big range, if I can.
Okay, yeah, I believe, let's see, that one is I always get blast and burst. No, it's blast.
Mhm.
Okay, so blast, if you want to make it a bigger area of effect, that'd be +1. So you bid a -2 still.
Okay. And is that
You want
potion?
to up the damage?
Yes.
So that would make it a -3. If
Okay.
you wanted, yeah. What were you asking?
Do I still have the potion from Zelda? Is it still active?
I'll say yes. I need to look at that duration because I don't remember, but yeah. I'll say
Okay.
yes.
And do I have the Jack of Cards? Do I still have some points in that? It looks like I do. Or is that old?
Are you talking about the BBBB?
Yes.
No, you should still have, yeah, you've got a lot.
Okay, so I'm going to start using it. So I'm going to cast my Wild, my Jack of Cards, and then my Spell Die and see if I can blast this thing.
Okay, I like it.
Okay, Ace my Wild.
Nice.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then what was the minus?
It was a -3.
11 minus 3. Math.
So you are at was that an 8?
An 8? Yes.
Yeah, which is a raise, which is very good. So that means that you did additional damage too, which is crazy. So you're rolling at 4d6 damage.
All right. Here we go.
And you're going to add all those up.
Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not the best. Sorry, guys.
You can re-roll the damage if you want.
I'm going to re-roll it.
Okay.
Okay, yes. 5. Okay, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
17. All right. So let me make sure I moved. Oh, is this on the side? Sorry, I'm trying to see like 20 things at once. Okay. Yeah. You cast Bombarda like right in the middle of it, I assume.
Yes.
And this thing kind of, you hear it like some sort of screechy sound. What did you say? It was a 17?
17.
So you got 2 raises over its toughness, which was a 10, and which is why you couldn't hit it earlier, Fortuna. It was just a 10. Yeah, this thing just kind of like starts to sizzle, and it just bursts. And as it does, you see these like little glittery bits just start to fall down, and it seems like you did it. And as that happens, there's this very strange looking creature. It's like a cat with an elephant's nose, and it's like a conglomeration of a lot of different creatures. And you think mean, especially Zelda, you've studied a lot of different things. You think that this might be the Baku, and it comes in and kind of around the corner, and as it does, it's like you start to see flashes of Kanon's office. That's actually the Mara. You didn't get there, but isn't it neat? and but thank you for showing it. I like it. And it's like it all starts to fade away. You find that you all are a bit sleepy, and you go peacefully to sleep. That is the Baku, yes.
Yeah.
And then you wake up, and you are back in Kanon's office, right where you were before. There is glass and liquid on the floor, and Eloise stands up and she goes, "Oh, well, I will just be on my way. Don't mind me." And she opens the door and tries to hurry out. And as she does,
right, go ahead.
She does.
No, never mind.
Do you want to say something?
You want to do something?
I was just gonna tell her to clean her mess, but if that doesn't, you go.
She runs off before you even have a chance to do that.
Sorry.
But as she does, she kind of goes, "Oh, excuse me," and then you hear her run off, and then Mina comes in and she goes, "Oh, I am so glad that I found you all. 2 of the other groups are dead, and one of them has been involved with a murder. I need your help immediately." And that is where we will end.
What?
Damn.
Oh God, it's us.
Oh, wait a second. My girlfriend just walked into the room. Come on.
Yeah. Round 2. Redemption. Redemption.
Yeah, I'll do so much better with all of you watching now. That's great.
Let's check in with chat real quick, see how they're doing over here. We also have a winner to give our Fancy Pants Savage World's Adventure Edition book to. Hi, chat.
Yes.
I see Simi David says, "Cliffhanger!"
And how? There's been a murder and a couple of more murders.
I like the real Post 98 saying outside cousin. Is that like an outdoor dog?
I was trying to be standoffish.
And Delirious 2019 knows that I'm gonna go smack that professor for being mean to Fortuna. There's limits.
Yeah.
A little light, like tormenting, but not nightmare level.
Delirious saying it's Leviosa.
I know. As I said it, I thought, I can't remember how. I did it wrong. It's fine.
Oh yeah, cool.
So good.
We got anything in here? Okay. So I think we should announce this winner of the Savage Worlds books that Delirious did provide for you all. This is one hard copy of this book right here. And again, this is all you need to start playing this game. It has everything for the GM and the players. So let's do a very, hopefully not too loud drummer roll. And the winner is Miss. We don't have your Twitch name, but if you're in chat right now, send a whisper over to the DAT network so that you can get that book. Just let them know. Yeah, and congratulations. Thank you all for entering. There will be lots more giveaways you should check out if you want to get some of those fancy dice from Dragon Baggins. Right now, you could get them off of Michelle's Twitter. Check her out.
Yeah.
I'll be pulling a winner tomorrow. It's I believe it's the red set. So hop on over to my Twitter internet.
The Twitter.
Close enough.
Twitternet. Yes. And there will be more things because Pinnacle, well, they're just a fancy company and they've just given us maybe some things that you might be able to look forward to in the future to maybe potentially win.
Super awesome.
Just saying. Let me make sure I have covered everything. Oh, well, I should tell you guys about all the other fancy things we have here on the channel. I feel like my word today is fancy. All I can ever think of is fancy. Everything is fancy. So on Fridays, there is Heroic Endeavors. That is at 6 p.m. with GM Jim Jam over there. And you can go and see lots of endeavors that are heroic. On Saturdays, you can check out Things in Space, which is a Starfinder space adventure. That is at 6 p.m. They just put out really fancy work. See, there's fancy again. artwork of Katie's character, Phoenix. And it is, if you haven't seen it, it's freaking cool. That's amazing. So check that out. And then on Mondays at 6 p.m., it's Crits and Giggles. I'm over there, Miyuki, the insane bard.
Yeah.
Kitsune bard. And we are doing the Reign of Winter adventure path for original Pathfinder. We have 2 episodes left. So check it out. Be there for that. Yeah, and then come back here next Thursday, 1 p.m. to find out what happens next with our crew of Unspeakables.
Well, we do also have Wednesday night too. Kids on Bikes.
Wednesday. That's on the next page. I missed it. Occurrences at Owl Creek. If you want some like 90s death, is what it seems like.
Yeah,
90s
Death.
I know.
Go check that out on Wednesdays at 6. Yeah, there's lots of fun things. You should never be bored if you're here at the Dot Network. That's all I'm saying. I think that's it. Do you guys have anything else? Anything else we've missed?
This was a lot of fun.
It was awesome.
This was so good.
It was a great episode.
Yes,
You
I
all
love
are fantastic.
dragging you guys into a nightmare. It's so much fun. All right, let me make sure I didn't miss any of you fine folks. I didn't. All right, and we shall see you on the next show, but then also we shall see you next week. Don't forget to check in your closet. Did I say that last week? In your closet, because there are definitely monsters there.
No.
Bye.
Yeah.
Sweet dreams, everyone.
Bye, fam.
Love you guys.
You bite.